Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, GNP.
And your boy, Gray.
And today we got a special guest in the building. We got my man Swerve in the building. Swerve, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let the people know you on.
Swerve, the Platinum Kid, been doing it for a while. Hit me up on IG, Swerve Online. Facebook, Swerve Online. Snapchat, Swerve Online. Everything Swerve Online.
There you go. Keep
Bet. But fellas, what you guys been up to this past week, man? Past weekend? What you guys been up to?
Oh man, for me, I just went to my rental just to because I had an inspection today, like for the renters that were supposed to leave, and so we gave them like the whole spiel, everything, like how they're supposed to leave the property, everything, and they didn't.
They tried the Debo.
Did the opposite.
What property, nigga?
The very opposite. Showed up there, a whole bunch of trash up front. They actually took one of the neighbors' trash bin to add trash in there, and put out up front. And trash already was already picked up yesterday. So
but as a landlord, do you not expect that though?
He was never really in the landlord business.
It is, you do, but not to that level. I never really got that bad with us.
He was in the what's name business, the
vacation rental.
Vacation rental business. He wasn't really.
So we just switched over to still not long term rate. It's still short term rate because we only doing 6 months.
But now you're in the real world of rentals.
Yeah. Walked in, and I'm glad I'm not doing 12 months. Bro. Walked in, and it's just they literally just left the house, and packed this stuff and go. Didn't really bother doing anything. But
it makes sense why you get worse customers with vacation rentals because there's no background check.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going in there saying, "Hey, I want to do an Airbnb for 30 days," whatever it is, you're not going to do a background check. You're just going to say it's Airbnb.
Yeah.
And they say, "Hey, I want to extend it. No problem." Before long, I ain't paying no rent. I've been in 2 months. It's my shit now. And I had some little hassle getting them out, and you didn't get a chance to do the first class security and then the background check. So,
what does the background check show you though?
You can show if they've been evicted before.
Yeah,
it just shows renters history. It don't tell you if the person's a clean or a good person.
Yeah, they don't tell if you fuck up your walls.
Statistically, though, it shows that people with bad credit will fuck up your shit.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna add that to their profile.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
It shows
that's profiling, sir.
It shows responsibility.
Yeah, I have right to do that.
It shows exactly. Sadly, that's what it shows. You got bad credit. It shows you might fuck up my shit.
Yeah.
What about Nate? What you been up? Oh, you done?
I got some more. Yeah, but anyway, got to deal with that. But other than that, let's see. I think it was over the weekend. Decided to watch the new Mortal Kombat that came out.
The new,
the latest one.
The latest, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was all right, but I still like the first one better.
A lot of people hate on it because the nostalgia from the first one, and now you're seeing this new one. Of course, it's not going to be what you expect, but people like to hate.
Yeah, I mean, they really switched it up.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one was trash. This one's trash. This is different variations of trash. This is modern trash.
Right. So what do you think about that Space Jam and the new Space Jam? Because people saying it was trash, but I was like,
I haven't got to that yet. I haven't got to.
It's the same trash.
It's the same, exactly. This modern era trash. It's the same trash.
New age trash. That's it.
Yeah, new age trash.
Trash with better graphics.
Yeah, from space.
This past weekend has been hell, man. We tried going the DIY route with the other property. So we started tearing out carpet, which is not too bad, but then trying to demolish the concrete, that's a fucking killer, bro. Going in there trying to smash up all the concrete, I went to go rent the equipment at Home Depot. When I started leaving the parking lot, I seen a couple Chicos out there. I was like, that's when the hit it. I was like, hey, Chico, had him hop on the car. We with the rental truck and brought him back to the house.
Fucking irresponsible, bro.
But them Chicos don't think it's responsible. Them Chicos,
no, nigga, I'm talking about you. Your whole family got COVID. You got fucking people coming to your house, coming to fucking work, hopping into your car and shit. You a fucked up nigga, bro.
They're going back to the state, and there's still what's name. This is over the weekend, so our period is already up to begin with.
You're good now.
I've been good. I was never bad.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I don't know how you stay in a house with 4 people that's positive and you don't get it.
It's either I've already had it or I'm just immune. I rather go with the immune theory.
The theory, yeah,
you just might be COVID itself.
Listen, I got that Wolverine blood, but either way, I bought them over there. But them Chicos become an ickle, become a little too smart. They agree to one price on the truck. When they get there, I don't really know. That's the upgrade. They're like, all right, so instead of $100 for 2 hours, for 4 hours, now it might be $150. And then now, not only that, but they drag their feet. So now they were like, instead of making this a 1-day gig, I can squeeze 3-4 days out this guy at this rate. You know what I'm saying?
What's the problem? You don't want to do it yourself? Pay that money, nigga.
But that defeats the whole point. If I wanted to go out here and get bled all day, I'm thinking this is
not built for this. You built for paying people.
Is the rate that the Chico's charging the same rate as you would have paid if you got it done professionally?
No, they're still cheaper.
So you're still winning.
Cheaper. Exactly. I'm just saying. I'm just surprised the games that they play. I'm getting hip to it. Like, all right, I gotta pay attention to these boys, but. It was just all hell between that and I got construction at the new house. I had construction at this house because we did a insurance claim for like a water leak and they had found mold. Get the mold folks come here, and the company that does the mold, what is it called? Mold remediation. Basically, when they go and clean up everything, switch it out, they don't care because as long as you got insurance, they'll gut your whole thing out for you. You know what I'm saying? And charge to the insurance. So. Basically, one of the bathrooms are down right now. They're cutting their way from the garage to the bathroom. They took out the jacuzzi. They took out everything. So it's like being construction manager at 2 different sites. So they both start early in the morning. So ain't no sleeping in. Every day I'm up like 9, 8 o'clock, either going to that side or this site. It's a pain in the ass, bro.
You see what time niggas complaining about getting up 8, 9 o'clock?
But it's not like I'm going to sleep early.
You hear this shit, Swerve? Niggas is waking up at 7, 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work. Nate, you complain about 8 o'clock?
3 in the morning. I'm up like 3 in the morning. So
doing what?
I'm up like 3 in the morning trying to catch up on work that I can't do during the day because I'm at the other property. So when I'm on my computers, doing everything else, you know what I'm saying, ripping and running, it takes a toll, man. So basically that's it. Yeah, just basically going between 2 properties. I'm making sure I went and got my composition book, make sure I write everything, make sure that I'm jotting down every upgrade or anything that I've done or as far as quotes, because it's hectic out here, man. And then the closing that I did, because I did the closing, these new type of closings where you don't have to do it with the realtor there. They just sent out a Notary Republic. That shit is so trash, bro. Like, I done closed last Thursday. I still ain't got my final closing packet in my hand. These motherfuckers talking about, we got it in the email. You just download from the email. I was like, why the fuck would I want to download for it? Okay, they said they're going to send it to me overnight. These niggas just sent me like the first 2-3 pages, bro. It's like they trying to save on ink. This shit is funny.
Why would you want to print it out copy for?
You do a closing, you have a physical. Here's my last closing packet for my first property. They give it to you in a nice folder.
So paper's getting expensive.
This is for your records.
Like, you know how much the price of wood increased by?
That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know how much you bought the house for? They need to factor this into it. Don't hear it. They're skipping steps and talking about just get it from your files online.
That's what you should do. I prefer.
Yeah, that's what everything.
Anyway.
That's what every company does now. Everything's online.
That's bullshit, bro. They even register me to the HOA. You know how you sign the HOA says a greeting, sign up. HOA don't even know I'm there, bro. These are all stuff I have to do for myself.
Not that the HOA reach out to you.
You sound like a lazy man, sir.
When they know you're there, they know reach out to you. It's your company does that. The title company does all that. You'll get a new packet in the mail, this, that, and third. They didn't do none of that. Trust me, bro. It's a whole different day. These people just sat there, got their check, and that's it.
What's the problem?
Nate's the kind of guy that complains when he don't get the umbrella in his drink.
Listen, man.
I paid all this money for this damn drink. Y'all ain't gonna give me no damn umbrella.
I ordered an umbrella drink.
Wow.
You complaining about nothing, bro. Right now,
It's not about nothing. This is very important.
I hear nothing but wind coming from you, bro.
I can't do landscape work which is needed without the property survey. I can't out there and guess my my property line. This shit's very important.
That shit's online, bro.
Ah, come on, man.
They get it to you.
It's online. You got it. You just don't want to. You just don't want to do a few clicks and go into it.
I need the official copy. I don't need the copy that I signed during the closing. They have to go in there and add their things in there. The official one that gives you the breakdown of the numbers. There's a reason that's for that. So either way,
so you want hard copies?
Hard copies, yeah, for my records. But anyways, what you been up to?
Let's see. This weekend, I ain't do much though. The wife flew in for a couple days. What we did, we didn't do nothing. She came. She has a nail tech that she goes to over here. That is the only person that can do her feet right. So she went to her nail tech. She flew in for that.
She don't got one in New York yet? No.
She do, but they don't do the job the proper way because she has ingrowns.
Okay.
So she's been rocking with this one nail technician for like the past 7 years. So she's the only one that seems to could get it right. So she came in for that. What we did, we didn't do much, bro. Went to Best Buy, got a new laptop, shit like that. But nothing major. I didn't do nothing major. Other than that, I just been working at home, staying at home. It's the amount of money I see myself saving from working at home, bro, is a blessing, bro.
Oh yeah.
So,
on toll roads, you mean?
on everything, bro.
Gas, food.
You know how you
could just halfway.
You know how you get
everything.
You know how you get an hour lunch break when you work somewhere, and you really only get like
45 minutes,
45 to 30
maybe
minutes
less
because you got to drive somewhere or do this.
Yeah,
and do
get
that.
food.
Nigga, I get a full 1 hour, bro. I was like, shit, that shit feel good, bro.
You can get the whole your whole work hours. Like you can eat while you're working. Yeah.
Yeah,
I always felt work was bullshit when they started nickel and diming us for the lunchtime though, and they started saying
30 minutes.
When they started when it was an hour, but they broke up. They made you 2:15s in the 30-minute. And it started right when you left your station, not after you cook your food or after your food heats up. It starts immediately. I'm like, bro, so really we don't get 30 minutes. Then you want us to just be sound like some fucking robots. Let's say I'm at work, I'm not a bad employee.
You're a horrible employee, nigga.
That's right.
We know.
I come in, I do what's required of me. No more, no less.
You do the bare minimum. If you notice,
every meeting you have, they want more production. More out of you.
But you don't like that.
No extra pay. It's not a fair deal. If I come in and to sign a meeting, you do what I'm saying. But every time I want more, but y'all not talking about more on my end, it becomes a very lopsided deal. And then come raise time, what is it, 50 cents? 45 cents.
You're going to
have 15 meetings.
But when you first come into the position, you're not starting off doing everything. You start little by little doing everything, but you're getting all the pay at one time, right?
Nah, but
they just try to balance it out, bro.
That's all.
They get way more out of
you. Got it good on the front end. They got to get it good on the back end.
Yeah, everything that they're teaching you, that's stuff you should have been knowing on your first day, but they had to get it out you on the back end.
Yeah,
they get way more out of you because you got to imagine, like I said, every meeting they're increasing production. They want this out of you, and then if they ever fire somebody, it's always we'll do less with more. Or we just got to hang in there. These companies drag their feet to hire some new people. They'll squeeze the juice out of the remaining staff. You know how it is, bro. So I've always hated that resentfulness of it. I was like, all right.
Nate,
I never took it serious. But
you've always been a horrible employee since the age of 16.
Always.
Every job I've looked at, I can always go back. The only reason I've ever been fired at a job for tardiness. Never a bad employee. I can go back to any employee. That's tardiness is not bad. Some of y'all niggas.
Why is it not bad?
I'm reemployable at every spot that I've ever been to.
Just imagine when you're your own business owner and you have employees.
I'm my own business owner.
When you start having employees, you want them to show up on time.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I'm telling you. That's why I don't take it personal. We have two different specters, but I do know for my employees, I'm not going to try to renege the deal on them each time.
Nate, would you ever hire yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, you just setting up bad business.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a difference. No. I wouldn't hire someone like myself for management for another person's company, because there's a certain task, there's a certain way there's certain people you want to hire for management. You want someone that's going to care for the company like it's their own. You're not getting that out of me because I know it's not mine.
So what would you hire yourself as?
Yeah, what would you
just hire? I would hire them what they hire me for, a regular part-timer. Someone that's just there to do the
general
job.
labor? No.
Yeah.
Regular day labor. No, I'm not misconstruing, thinking, hey, what's the morale? Oh, I remember when I was at Walmart, they got you doing the chant at the beginning of every shift. That shit was so I ain't the one to hire for that.
That's when you know a workplace sucks.
Like it's a fraternity.
Yeah, that's when you know a workplace sucks, when they have to actually like do morale or whatever.
Yeah,
because you know it's really stressful.
I ain't here for all that.
They gotta build you up.
They
gotta build you up. Before that shift start.
Before that shift start doing that song, I ain't here for all that, and I'm just here to say. But I'm not one of these employees
stuff. Yeah.
I'm not one of these employees that are cursing out the customer, that won't talk. I do so. But even back when I was at Coke, I had someone like elderly folks. Hey, can you reach this for me? Yeah, no problem. You got someone, man, be mad at the customers. They don't even want to talk to them. Or they're like, I had an employee to my hey, just look bad all the time. You black. They're gonna know not to ask you any questions. So I ain't one of those. It don't take nothing but 2 seconds to help out. I've always been a decent employee. I'm not a bad employee. There's bad employees.
You're a horrible employee, bro.
But I am what
you're never there on time. So if you're not, you're not even present.
Company's time either.
You're not even present.
And I work till the job's done. Let's not forget that.
Are you saying all this during the interview?
I get the job done, is what I'm telling you. And that I do. Yeah. I'm not rushing to get out of there. And you can say I don't work. I work till the job's done. My thoughts are always pristine, maybe a little bit slower, but I always get the job done.
If you would have told about this during the interview, you wouldn't have got the job.
No.
Listen, man.
If they knew the type of person you were, they would never hire you, bro. You just come up there and finesse them folks into getting you a job.
Not true. Not true. Like I said, I'm always rehireable at any of the jobs I've been to before. I can always go back. I always leave on good terms. You know what I'm saying?
You think you're rehireable?
It is rehireable. I can work on all that.
You're rehireable. Just because you don't leave bad don't mean they'll take you back.
Nah, man.
Because they already know your work ethic and how you get down. They're going to be like, nah, we could do better.
No.
we can do better.
They know with me, you ain't having the tirades with the managers, this, that, and the third, going back and forth with the customers. Because I don't care that much. I'm not vested in that much to go off on a customer. I'm not going off on the manager for him doing his job. They know it's easy.
You're not
like, hey, Nate, I got to write you up. You're late. Yeah.
You're not looking at the manager.
Hey, Nate, this customer's complaining. I'm like,
you're not looking at the manager. Like, hey, Nate, be quiet, nigga. You're not looking at the manager and going,
because that nigga a bitch.
I don't put that much heart into it to even have that feeling about manager or customer. Because I'm just here, man.
All right, Swerve, since the last time we spoke to you, when's the last time you've been on the pod?
I don't know. I feel like it's been at least a month, 2, 3.
It's been like 6 months, bro. It's before
6?
I wouldn't say 6 now. I wouldn't say
it's before I got married.
6?
Because I know he was on there when we were like.
You haven't been on here since I got married.
I tried calling him back, but
after the wedding, I wasn't on here.
Nah, it's been a minute, bro. At least 8 months.
Yeah, time's been flying.
Time flies, bro.
Damn.
Okay, well, let me say this.
The
wedding was a great wedding. Awesome time. I was like, oh, you know what? At my wedding, I had fun. But I was like, you know what? This wedding right here, this shit was all packed into one day. My shit was dragged out for 3 days. This shit was just turned up from as soon as we walked into the reception area till we walked out.
You know, that's what I try to do. Make sure everybody have a good old time. That's my
big
first
turn
thing.
up. Smoke machine. You got DJ on point. Drinks on deck. Open bar. Listen, if you're having any type of event, if you don't have an open bar, then you're not doing the event right.
Yeah,
very true.
Don't invite me.
That's definitely my stance. If it's not an open bar at your wedding, I don't really want to go.
Yeah, don't invite me.
I do suggest, like, when you don't go to a wedding though, bring some singles, bring some fives so you can tip. But
nowadays, that's not even necessary nowadays because the bartenders got their Cash App right on the counter.
I'm not doing all
the
that.
Cash
That's
App.
too much.
Yeah, it is. But what else you been up to?
Yeah, it was Liddy over there.
Oh yeah, I caught your boy got the vid. You know, I got
sick man.
How long?
I got the vid. I got the vid, and that shit. You know, a lot of people told me they got the vid, and they was like, "Oh yeah, I had it for a day, 2 days. I lost my taste. Got it back in a couple of days." Me, that shit almost killed me. That shit hit me hard. Like 2 weeks, I couldn't move.
How long ago did you get it?
That had to be maybe like 4 or 5 months ago. It was probably, sometime after the wedding, probably.
So you had that first variant. That Delta ain't even hit you.
You didn't even get the Delta yet.
Yeah.
But listen, now that I know that my body can handle that first one, the second one hit me, breeze, cake.
Oh, okay, that's what
you
think.
think.
That Delta come. That Delta
that's
come.
an upgrade, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, just imagine if your body's never even felt the original, and you get hit with that Delta.
Yeah, that's that plus.
That's that plus. You guys ain't even caught. You guys haven't caught the original, the Delta, anything. So once the third strand comes out and that hits you,
Greg got the COVID.
Yeah, I had the original. Yeah.
Oh, the original. Okay, OG.
I'm not trying to catch any strands. So
I think only me and Juno has caught it so far.
Hey, Nate,
when you get
your breaks, nigga. Only I haven't got the COVID.
Do you have a negative test?
Say what?
I have a negative test result. Do you have a negative test result in your hand? Because I have negative test results.
You live with 4 people with COVID. You're not gonna tell me you don't have COVID.
It happens. It happens.
You got the not available.
We don't want to tell you about COVID. It happens.
How it happened in your case?
I got a homeboy who his wife had it, his baby had it. He's the only one in the house who didn't have it. And then he finally caught it a couple months later. It happens. That's how strange COVID is.
We got to question these tests, man.
Next week we're gonna have a vax denier on the episode. You know,
listen,
information because he has lots of information to spread, though. But
he has lots of false information.
It's not all false. There's some stuff that are being buried out here. You know what I'm saying? Because they want the public to go one way. You know, we don't cite all the sources. We don't cover things. Remember early in this podcast, I was at least saying, put on the masses, and Fauci was out there telling y'all, don't do it. It's not worth it. The things are smaller. It's going to work. Fast forward a couple months later, please put on these masses by all means necessary. There's a lot of flip-flopping going on out there.
That was back. That was last year when COVID first got around. Nowadays,
it still happens.
Nowadays, everybody's on code.
No. Oh, man. You listen to Joe Rogan's podcast.
Only people that's not on code are the Trump supporters.
Yeah, but they have good reason because they're still calling out the hypocrisy when these guys flip-flop. It's not like it's just science. If it was just simple science,
it is science.
But why are they mixing the politics with the science?
Because that's America. It's all politics. Because if it was just simple science, it's like, hey, these are the numbers. You guys do such and such to get right. But they already know to not restrict the economy, to not get things a certain way. So they'll start putting certain barriers. Hey, if we could get this to this certain amount of the population, we should be all right. Knowing that was never the answer. Okay, guys, we get to that number. You guys can take off the mask now. They should have never removed the mask mandate. That was literally a month ago when they said we didn't need the mask anymore. And now we're spiked all over again. Why would we ever get rid of the mask until this thing's all over done there, right? But
people was getting too antsy.
Exactly.
But you see, yeah, exactly. But now you see people we walk into, don't you? But it kind of worked because now people are kind of less.
But now we're in a surge.
Yeah, we're in a surge higher than the first time it came around.
Exactly. You can't be playing politics with medicine. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. These are the rules. It don't matter if the customer don't like it. They're like, hey, this is what I'm stating. You don't just change it based on how they're gonna do, if they're not gonna listen. But that's the politics that go in when you're trying to convey to a whole nation. There's politics. These other socialist countries and communist countries ain't none of that. They just said it and forget it. That's it. Ain't no picking with the people. You know what I'm saying? We're going into lockdown. We need y'all masks. Either that, y'all catch these brooms, y'all catch these hands. In America, we gotta shape it a certain way. And if this side likes it, the other side don't like it. And this, that, and third, you know what I'm saying? But it's not all science. There's a lot of politics.
Let's be honest, though. It's only that way because it also includes the majority.
That's the truth. It includes the majority, but like I said, there's a lot of money involved in it, too, because a lot of mom and pops don't want to be shut down for no reason. Imagine places like California and New York that were shut down almost a whole year and a half, and their numbers are as bad as places that were open no fucking time. How do you explain that?
But you got to remember, New York was the one of the cities that got serious about it, and their numbers are good compared to everywhere else.
Yeah, now those places are surging, but I'm just saying
Because when I tell you, when I'm in New York, I feel way safer in New York than I do when I'm in Florida.
Why?
Because everybody listens to the damn rules.
Because they're forced to.
Yeah, because they're forced to.
Florida's popping for the moment, but we're popping a summer ago. Once this shit plateau out, y'all gonna be screaming DeSantis again.
Yeah, all day.
Y'all hating on him now. Well, this shit plateau out, you won't scream it again. He knows he plays the long game. He takes a couple bodies. But this shit will flatten out. And our economy, Florida is the second best economy in the United States last year. And it's going to probably be number one again this year.
That's because everybody else was shut down.
So everyone's still shut down.
And they were coming here. They were coming into Florida, yeah.
When we end up number one and number two again this year, and then we're going to be out, you're going to see DeSantis again.
We're pushing for number one
by default.
We're going for number one.
It's like playing in the bubble. You're going to win. You know what I'm saying? You got to play regardless. Someone's going to get the chip. So Florida and Texas trying to get the chip right now. California out here, after a year of lockdown, they damn near giving out free checks. They're giving out reparations.
And you got to look at Florida's medical system, though. The hospitals are fucking overwhelmed, jam-packed, just like Texas. They're calling for people to come to Texas to work. So there's a lot of money being spent in Texas because they didn't want to listen to lockdowns and mask mandates and rules and shit.
Listen, we have a two-party system, and Republicans have made it clear that they're cool with a couple people dying so the rest of us can live.
Well, there's
politicians that said that before. That they said, I wouldn't be greedy. I wouldn't want to take away my grandchildren's thing. So they said they felt almost they're doing it on the behalf of the rest of us. They're cool with a couple people dying for the rest of us can live.
Yeah, they're cool with that until it's somebody they know that dies.
Yeah.
while the Democratic states are cool with, hey, everybody shut down so a couple of people, because a couple elderly folks or a couple folks are going to die, all y'all got to suffer. There's no happy medium. It is a bad thing. That locking down for a year and some change, while almost 50% of businesses, restaurants are shut down for good in New York. 50%, bro.
Yeah, them buildings are still there. That somebody will come by that building and
but those owners are done for. That's your dream. You don't have
some people. Hey, it's a pandemic, bro. Some people gonna have to fall.
So the little guy, you know what I'm saying, but you know who doesn't fall during this? The big guys that are eating up all this, you know what I'm saying? The Uber Eats, the Amazon. So the little guy, all these business small owners, they out here suffering. They're like, man, this shit. And you already know the rules are always crazy in Democratic states. Like you can go inside a gym, but you can't go out to eat. Or when you go out to eat, you got to wear the mask till you walk to your table. Once you get off the table, you can take it off, as if the COVID cares from when you go to one side.
COVID respects a good
dinner.
Yeah,
listen.
And why the fuck are we still allowed to fly then? If it was that
COVID
serious?
respects a good dinner, bro. Chill.
Yeah, that's all. He's like, all right, you eating? All right, I'm gonna let you enjoy your dinner.
I'm gonna let you eat.
I'm gonna let you enjoy your steak.
Yeah. So,
but I'll be back.
Exactly. And why are we even allowed to fly? Why are airports even open? Democratic states should even allow no flying in, period. If they're really,
you can't do that, man. Yeah.
The whole system's rigged, bro. It's all because this
but
is.
It's just like if you're gonna do that, you have to like supplement like.
That would be the end of the world.
Yeah, you have to provide some type of
you stop travel. Yeah. You stop people. You don't let people move. The world's gonna stop.
Oh yeah,
that's what they're doing.
Thing. Listen, the reason the airports and shit is open is because there's rules at the airports. There's a mask mandate at the airport. There's a mask mandate on the plane.
Well, keep your damn mask on.
Nate's saying that mandate is not stopping COVID.
It is not stopping COVID. On them planes, I don't travel during COVID. There's always a jackass. It's like the worst time to travel during COVID because motherfuckers always want to act up. They don't want to put the mask on when they're on the plane. And I really feel like it's the government's fault because they're not being lax and putting people on the no-fly list. Like, you're getting kicked out of one specific airline. They need to kick motherfuckers out from flying, period. Like, kick them out of public transit, in fact. You can't even ride the bus.
Even damn.
People really act a fool, bro.
Make it worse, like make them can't even ride the taxi cab.
Exactly. Well, you just on your own out here. The shit is it's insane.
The problem I have with these mandates is like who's like enforcing these mandates? Like I go to a restaurant, you go to a Starbucks and it's a bunch of 18-year-old little white girls. Like who's supposed to stop stop me.
They probably enforcing
Because
it.
some of them feel like, hey, you're not in here wearing a mask. I need to remove you.
Yeah, they'll tell you, and you don't go. Then they tell the cop. The cop say, "All right, but it's time for you to go."
Yeah,
and
but there's not enough cops for all of us.
There's not enough. Definitely not. That's not it.
That's why you start seeing videos of little old ladies getting beat up by cashiers and baristas.
It's wild, you know. If one thing we learned during COVID is that America
hold on,
has-
the cashier's doing the beating now.
Yeah.
I mean, before it was the customers beating the employees. Now the employees fighting back. Oh shit!
Imagine you behind the cash register and somebody want to slap you in your face with a mask. Talking about something. This is America. I ain't got to do this.
Yeah, new day.
Mandate who?
Yeah, in America, one thing we've seen during COVID is America got too much damn freedom.
Too much.
Someone's got to ring y'all in. That's what's gonna happen.
But you can't tell that to the majority though, because that's what this country is built on. So
Exactly,
if there's no freedom, then
that's what I'm saying.
If there's no freedom, then what is this? That means the whole flag is a lie.
That's why we end this. Anybody else, they would have just like push them to the side.
Usually that means the whole thing's a lie.
This and that.
How come we all know it's a lie? How long?
They can't believe that. They can't
believe it. We get by with knowing it's a lie the whole time, our whole lives. We know
We're conditioned.
Yeah,
they're conditioned to believe this lie, no matter what.
That's part of the system.
There's this Trump supporter at my job, and he's telling me, "Man, this shit's wild, man. People are getting fired for just speaking their opinion. Like, I should be able to call Michelle Obama whatever I want to call her. Like, it's my opinion." But I'm like,
nah, bro.
When there's consequences for what you say.
Exactly. We've been there.
You can have freedom of speech.
And then that's exactly what he says. You go freedom of speech.
There's also freedom of repercussions. Yeah.
I was like, bro, ain't no freedom, ain't nothing free in America. I said ain't no freedom of speach. He's like, no,
it's only the illusion of freedom. It's not
whenever I heard free, like I think of it as in like advertisement.
Exactly.
It is an advertisement.
Yeah. Until you get there, then they tell you, yeah, it's free for the first month, and then
Exactly.
So that first month's already passed.
We're gonna prorate you.
Yeah, first month you were born, yeah.
You ever got shit free from your cell phone provider? Your next bill's always the highest.
Yep. They tack on that free month.
Yeah, exactly. They can't explain to you that prorate. Yeah, always the highest, bro.
You talking about Sprint right now?
All of them. I'm not talking about
Sprint's the one because they be getting you.
AT&T, Sprint, all of them, though. They'll sell you some shit.
I left Sprint a long time ago.
The whole package. About a month later, you get bammed right over your head, bro. You can't even. They can't. Let's get into these absurdities, fellas.
All right, what y'all want to? You want to jump into hip hop first?
Let's do it. Or we have anything else to cover? Or you want to hop into hip hop first?
We could jump into hip hop. What should we want to talk about first? Want to talk about that boy from Baton Rouge?
Little Boosie badass.
Boosie badass. I ain't never had shit.
Yeah.
So did you guys watch the interview on Boosie Badass on the Breakfast Club?
I did.
I seen clips of it. Yeah.
What about you, Gray?
I saw it like when I.
Okay, Gray saw some of it when he came to my house earlier today. I was watching it a little earlier.
I felt it was Boosie versus the Breakfast Club.
Yep.
Because you got three motherfuckers whose opinion has been bought or sold.
Yep.
And Boosie's had a great line. And he's like, I'm fine for my side. He's like, I might be fine for the other side. And there's no mic. It is like y'all representing the other side, and I'm representing my side. And they're like, whoa, we're not representing anything. You're like, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Y'all putting up an argument.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all keep trying to corner me.
Uh-huh.
And every damn thing out there, and I'm rebuttaling y'all.
There's no empty space.
Y'all the opposition, yeah.
Yeah, there's no empty space. There's no neutral.
I don't know how
you
get a whole hour of trying to convince Boosie that it's okay to be gay, and he has his opinion. He's telling you his opinion, and even when he does tell you opinion that debunks your argument, you still try to sway it back to something that he didn't say.
They keep trying to put the violence on. They're like, nah, man, I ain't saying no violence. They're like, and they're like, oh, just leave them people alone. Or they keep trying to conflate violence and hip hop with this time. Well, hip hop is a bad influence, so isn't that hypocritical? You keep trying to time that hypocritical. It's like you're saying, well, things been bad, so isn't it hypocritical to call it bad? They're like, so are you agreeing that this is also bad, or are you saying that they're two different things? That's what you should ask. You're like, that shit is fucking wild.
But I think he did a real good job in that interview because they tried to sway my boy so much and he was not fucking with it.
If you look
it's like when we tell Greenbrier it's okay for gay people to be gay.
Yeah, Gray was,
and I agree, it's okay.
Gray
it's okay. No, and I agree. It's just that, just like listen, like I can believe whatever I want, but I don't have the right to actually like push it on like the younger kids or push it on anybody who don't want to accept it.
You know what I always feel? I always feel like the second comment, the response, the rebuttal, or the whatever it is that comes after always sounds so rehearsed, sounds so fake. Like, what's his face? 42 Doug, after he came out his apology, after he licked his son's neck. I'm like, the apology did not even sound like him. It sounded like some A&R wrote
Yeah, of course, that's how it is. Yeah, them boys don't know how to talk. They don't know how to,
exactly.
They don't know how to.
The rant is way different from the apology.
You gotta say these are the same guys, like where they came from the streets or just what you call that?
I like how they act like they say there's not an agenda there. There's no saying, but y'all trying to condition hip hop artists. Y'all censoring hip hop artists on what they can say or cannot say. But y'all not censoring them when they're disrespecting us or killing. All that's okay. That's normal. But y'all acting like back in the day, the niggas used to say all sorts of stuff. They used to say fag and queer and anything else. Now y'all trying to censor them. And that's one thing to censor them, but y'all also trying to control their opinion. Trying to say, oh, no, it's not that anymore. Of course, every rapper nowadays is going to say, nah, I'm not this, I'm not that. They're going to pretend that because y'all messing with their bag.
Of course, yeah.
At one point, it was the thing to do was to try to stop violence and stop the misogynistic, lyrics in the music.
And radio deaded that. Radio wanted to go after the breast.
Did they dead it?
Yeah, because the artists that was pro that, the Commons, all those type of rappers, the conscious rappers, they stopped playing them. They went to the streets.
Well, then I guess it's coming back then because you see every video Cardi B does looks like another WAP video. Rumors just came out with Lizzo. That looks like another WAP video.
Wow. Well, yeah, we're in different times now. So it's all pro women, all pro gay.
Yep.
That's the type of thing. That's the type of time we're on right now.
We're on the wrong team, huh?
We're still pro violence, so long as it's not against women or gay.
Yeah, true.
You can kill yourselves. You can kill your peoples, kill your peers, but so long as that, all this other shit, do not speak against it, or you're misogynistic. Do not speak of this, or else you're homophobic. But this is what we're promoting all the time. We're not going to promote family values. We're not going to promote conservative thing. None of that. We're still on that. Let's churn this bitch up how much we can. We're not going to promote any consequences. None of that. So that's just how it is. And if you speak on it, the only rebuttal is, well, how about you guys? You guys get to talk about all this. You guys got to talk about all your crime, this, that, and the third. That's the rebuttal. It's not even a good argument. It's not even okay, that was bad, and let's also fix this. It's just well, y'all got to do bad shit.
So it's their turn. They got to do bad too, yeah.
Yeah, I can't really spew bad shit. I got to spew bad shit. And that's the thing. And another aspect of it that I was like, that's really messed up. I was like, y'all say y'all got this bad shit, but who's the culture? Who creates this culture? Who's the culture? It's hip hop is a reflection of, let's say, the streets in a sense. It's not a boardroom. It's not a bunch of college white kids that get to tickle what Nipsey says or 42 Doug says or that. Those kids bop to that because they feel like that. Damn, this feels very real. They feel that aspect of it. Socially correct folks ain't coming from the streets, bro.
So homophobia is part of the streets.
Oh, very much so. Niggas is still calling handicapped kids retards in the hood. They still call them niggas fucked up. They ain't retard just as frowned upon as the word faggot. Those two words can't even sit on there.
Yeah. I
don't even know who's the retarded folks that actually had the mental capacity to actually make those complaints.
It's the other people that are fake mad for them.
Exactly. It's the parents.
It's not the retarded people that's mad. That's what you're saying.
If it was anybody that wouldn't know, it would be the retarded person, right?
Yeah, they don't even know what's going on.
I'm saying if anyone wouldn't know what the fuck is going on, it would be the retarded person. If anyone you could get the joke over and they had to be them. But you can tell me they're the ones that's mad? Come on, bro. It's the parent or the family or that's the fake pissed off and now there's this thing called the R word, but you can't even say that. So that's been sincere.
The R word, I thought that was great.
No.
You see how I did that there? Hey.
All right.
It's crazy. But Boosie, I like the fact that he called them out. You said that you can't tell them you were 20, 30 million and you can't say whatever you want.
Right. That was some boss dog talk. When Boosie said you got $20 million, but you can't even say your opinion. I ain't like that.
Damn.
Yep. I respect
you get to a certain amount though where you can say your opinion. 20 million is not that number.
You got to get to that Trump amount.
It's not true because money. I seen a thing that talk about money can become a trap because you can get a certain amount, then they throw even more at you, and before long they're like, "Fuck it, I ain't talking about."
Yeah, you got to get on that Trump level. Yeah.
Elon can't say what he wants.
No, sometimes they throw you so much more money. Now you're like, "Fuck it." Remember Howard Stern was a wild boy. They ain't gonna throw
you a Billy, bro.
Howard Stern was a wild boy. Howard Stern now gets more money than ever, and now Howard Stern is cool. Chill his ass out. Same as Charlemagne.
He got just enough for him to cool and chill out. But just imagine if he got like Elon money, where he's not getting paid. He is Trump the boss.
Money. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Those guys, they don't have to censor themselves.
There's a number.
It's a Billy. It's a Billy. It's
Billy. That's the number.
It's a Billy.
It's not even.
We got it, Nate. It's a Billy.
It's not even a Billy because if
different people have different numbers.
If your Billy is being funded by somebody else, you still gonna have to play ball.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Once you get that Billy, if you manage it, you be
different people have different numbers. Because Trump, his might be a light Billy, but we already know Trump's a wild boy. That's enough for Trump. No one can control Trump. You know what I'm saying? He gets to say however he wants because he's good at that number. Everyone's number is different.
Trump doesn't have a boss.
Exactly. So it is very respectful.
So he doesn't have to censor himself.
Yeah. But just like they said, like
who's on Trump level that's getting censored?
Someone like a Rihanna.
Jeff Bezos.
She's a billionaire. She's a billionaire, but she's getting paid.
What are you talking about? Jeff Bezos have to put news outlets out the other time. Jeff Bezos damn near have to. Jeff Bezos just gave away how many millions the other day? So y'all complaining that he went to the moon. He gave the two people at CNN the was like $10 million.
Was it 20?
No, it was
I thought
100.
It was $100 million each.
Yeah,
it was $100 million each.
Because people out here complaining about, how have we gotten to the point where billionaires could just go into space for fun? We complaining about it. Like, man, y'all get off my nuts, man.
He didn't have to do it.
Yeah,
he would have still be fine out here. He would have still be fine out here. You would have still shop on Amazon. You would have still watch his Amazon movies and shows.
That's fine. He don't want that.
Nothing would have changed.
You don't want that. Imagine when Jeff Bezos.
I would have still ordered from Amazon.
You would have, but a lot of people are trying to conflate that. Jeff Bezos became the world's richest man.
Listen, I'm telling you, how are people mad about how a billionaire spends his money, bro?
For real.
Niggas is mad because he spent his own money to go to fucking space. It's not like he got a loan. Ain't like he borrowed the money.
Funny thing is, you should be glad he's spending his money. Because that provides jobs. That provides,
not him
going to the economy. Yeah, it does. It does.
Why it don't?
It does.
You don't think there's a profit margin for
it creates jobs for people who don't need jobs. It's not creating jobs for people who ain't got jobs. It's creating jobs for engineers who can easily find
they need
work.
Jobs.
Well, the way he earned that money that he was able to spend was by creating jobs for people that couldn't get jobs, which was Amazon.
Listen, either way, I'm just saying there's different people can get censored. You know what I'm saying? The real wealthy that want to be censored, they like to keep their eyes off them. I like the Boosie's stance. If you look at the Breakfast Club video, it's over almost 2 million views already, 1 million to 30. And look at the ratio, a bunch of likes. If you look at the scrolls, a bunch of people just say, I agree with Boosie, I agree with Boosie. I like the fact that he kept mentioning that. He's like, is this social media that got you thinking I'm wrong? In the real world, that ain't the truth.
True.
And he's right. Y'all engineered hate. Y'all pretend that. So I already told you about Twitter, but they pretend like some shit's a real issue. But in the real world, that shit ain't cooking out here. Us on the outside is a different way. And social media do got y'all thinking that the world is politically correct, and it is not. They make to pretend that the majority isn't the majority in social media. Majority of Americans are still very much homophobic. And they like to pretend because of social media, because of TV, because of training, they like to pretend that they're not. So the fact that there should be a method of where you condition people to liking it, but to just ostracize and cancel folks automatically when some person's backlashing and act like this is the new norm, like it's only.
You think it's possible to condition people through television and media to actually condition the real people in the streets to actually not be the way they are.
Yeah, they already are.
Yeah.
They already are. They already are. Now more than ever, niggas are cool with be like, look, you gay, that ain't my business. Back in the days, it's never been their business. But back in the days, you gay, I ain't on that shit. Fuck them niggas. It was a problem to them, even though it was never their business.
So
now
is homophobia in the streets or is it not in the streets?
It's in the streets.
It has always been in the street.
Now it's get to the point where they at least it's politically correct where they can say, well, it ain't my business. Back then,
so
look at the conditioning. Look at how niggas are dressing, niggas carrying the purses. It reminds me of that episode of Boondocks. Pretty soon you're gonna see niggas wearing skirts. Pretty soon niggas gonna be wearing skirts.
And that's gonna be the new norm.
Yeah.
Niggas is getting conditioned.
Get ready.
With the sandals and the flip-flops.
That's pre-order your skirt now, Gray.
Fuck that. No, I'm good, bro.
Right from Amazon, right? Get it
I'm
from
good.
Amazon.
Get it from Amazon.
I'm good.
You already
I ain't
have
got no skirts or skinny jeans, so.
When the baby made a comment, you already had ASAP Ferg saying he thought it was very ignorant of him. I got gay friends to the fashion industry. Think of a hood nigga saying, "Oh,
he didn't even have to say
another
that.
hood nigga." Exactly. When was this ever fucking happened in the past?
Yeah, but that's he's pandering to his crowd.
Yeah,
his crowd is not gay folks.
Yeah, he is. If he's in the fashion
There's
industry,
gay folks in there, but he could just say, he could just say he's missing a sin. But to call him ignorant, this, that, and the third, come on, you know what I'm saying? It's a different day, bro.
Who's to say what kind of endorsement he just got just for off saying that?
That's the thing. Like, why do you even have a comment? Just shut the fuck up. It's none of your business. Keep it moving.
Yeah, really.
Just like you say, people's homosexuality is not nobody else's business. Me being homophobic is nobody else's business.
Exactly.
So why is it a problem when everybody have to come out and make statements about, oh, he shouldn't have said this, he shouldn't? Just mind your business, keep doing what you're doing, and let him do what he do. And that's all Boosie is trying to tell everybody. Let me do what I do. Let me raise my kids how I want to raise my kids. It ain't none of your business. Let me rock out.
Wrong or right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. The fact that we like to pretend like the world's shocked or he's a caveman. I'm like, y'all lying to yourself. There's a majority of motherfuckers out here feel how he feel. If y'all want to convey it otherwise, y'all got to do a better job of portraying that. Don't act like, hey, this person is ostracized. He's a lie. Y'all only faking it to yourself. It's the same shit we did with Trump, bro. We like to pretend that Trump was an anomaly for talking how he feels. But there's a lot, especially if you're up in the South, there's a lot of white folks that say how they feel and they feel like it.
Yeah, but I think Trump showed us that.
Exactly. Yeah. Trump showed us that. And there is that political correctness, that whole calling a woman a man a woman if they don't see it, in their eyes. If they can't see it, they ain't calling it.
That's what I said last week. Remember I said that last week? If you can't see it and you can't touch it, you don't believe it's there?
There's a lot of folks like that. Exactly. That's it. They ain't trying to hear that.
If my dog Nate can't see a vagina and touch that vagina on you, you ain't no woman.
Ain't no way.
Trying to hear none of that shit.
Ain't no way.
And for them to pretend like there's not the majority, and for them to act like that's not the majority is what's crazy. It's the majority. That's what's crazy. It's the fact that because only a small minority controls the media and controls the information flow, we like to pretend like it's gone away. The same way they like to pretend that racism is gone away in America. Black folks, we always knew. They don't show a lot of racism on TV. We don't see it on shows left and right. It's not every day we're learning about racism on TV, but we already knew it, whether it's shown on TV or not. Yeah, we can feel it.
the far left controls the media, and they're trying to bring it back towards the middle as far as they can.
Yeah, the far left controls the media. They're trying to keep it far left. They're trying to. Well, who's trying to bring it to the middle? You mean?
Well, it's already it's right now. Well, I want to say they're trying to pull it farther left.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying to pull it farther left. Yeah, the far left does control the media, and that's a given. You already know. Just go to Charlemagne. He'll tell you who you can't talk about on radio. He's not talking about Jewish folks. He's not talking about gay folks. Simple as that. He'll ride on a black person all damn day long, ride on a woman all damn day long. But those are the two that he already knows that can control his career, shut it down, this, that, and other thing. And if you say that, they'll call you anti-Semitic or they'll call you homophobic. But you know who you're not allowed to make fun of is who controls you. Yeah. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? And those are the two groups he'll just shut up or he'll act like that's when there's a guy that knows everything. Captain Obvious goes to being elusive and don't know anything. I don't get what you mean, man. I'll be like, well, this guy's wild. That's when people do anything. Y'all got a flag standing behind y'all at every episode. For what reason? Y'all don't promote anything there full time. But that rainbow flag that's sitting behind y'all, 24 every episode, they've got someone with that rainbow flag behind them. How is it a permanent piece of the set?
And nobody
American flag ain't back there.
Nobody on the set is gay. That's the
no one on the
part.
set gay, but there's a permanent piece of a thing there. Y'all talking about there's nothing. Come on, this shit is wild. This shit is wild, bro.
All right, shout out Boosie Boo.
Let's go to Boosie. Yeah, shout out to Boosie Boo. Speaking of segue from Boosie, we could do the baby. This past weekend got a little bit of redemption. He performed at Hot 97. He did his little apology at first, and looked like he rocked the crowd.
Hot 97 had a concert or what they had?
Yeah, I think they had their Summer Jam sticks.
Okay.
So if the baby really felt the way he felt, since you say since homophobia is in the streets and he's from the streets, he felt what he really said originally.
Yeah, sure.
Speaking of that Summer Jam, guess who?
What is this apology about?
This apology is so y'all motherfuckers will stop, taking his bag. You know what I'm saying? He like, I ain't really mean to diss y'all, not on the behalf of my bag. It ain't that serious, guys. Chill. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's just insulting the whole gay community. Just to say, because I know you put this apology out, but I know you don't really feel this apology. This is just something you're saying so you won't get canceled.
They insulted themselves because he did not throw an insult at them. Only people that were insulted, people that went to looking for an insult.
The only people that should have been insulted were the people sucking dick in the parking lot.
Exactly.
Yeah, the gay people.
No, there could have been women in the parking lot sucking dick. That's what I expect to be sucking dick in the parking lot.
I'm just saying, nonetheless, if you weren't really offended, there's the only people that felt offended.
Swerve, if you were in the parking lot getting your penis sucked, would you expect? Who would you expect to get mad? The men? Would you expect?
What do you mean?
If exactly what I said. If you were getting your penis sucked in the parking lot, and he said,
I was,
yes, and the baby said, y'all over there out there sucking dick in the parking lot. You think the men would be mad or the women would be mad?
I think in that situation, the baby would be mad if he walked by and he saw a man giving another man head. If he saw a woman giving a man head, he wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
He probably think it's a wild place.
Yeah, he'd be like, oh, y'all motherfuckers wild out here. That's all he'd say. But if he see men giving other men head, he's going to say, oh, man, y'all niggas is wild.
Listen,
I think it's just about the secrecy of sucking penis in a parking lot he didn't like.
It could be.
Y'all niggas secretly sucking dick in the parking lot, and he didn't like
I don't think he would like it if it was secret or not.
Listen, Boosie brought up the big thing. He said, y'all done been to the club, y'all done seen them chat. Remember I said that? I said, how much clubs y'all been to? And the DJ said, if you ain't got no AIDS, put your hands up. That's the shit a lot of the major DJs say. And he just was trying to be a DJ out there. He said the same thing. I've heard DJ Quick. It'd be crazy because you ever seen the DJs from BT when you see them live? Because when you watch them on TV, they're never cursing. It's always crazy when you see them live, DJ Envy, DJ Q45, all them. When you go live and see them when we're in Palm Beach, they curse a lot. They say shit like that. If you ain't got no AIDS right now, put your hands up. That's where I first heard it.
But you don't think that would be offensive to someone who has AIDS, though?
That's who he said he apologized to at first, but the gay community would not let up. They said it was an insult to the gay community. That's the same chat they said almost all the clubs.
Right. They held on to that that AIDS comment. It's like
as
they
want as if he made it for them.
It's like they want gay to be associated with AIDS, period. And they don't care.
Isn't it already though?
It is,
but they want us to forget about it. They don't want us to ever bring it up. They're
trying to break the stigma, but once someone say that, they still tie it back together. And
they're like, "Oh, how dare you remind us? How dare you?"
So this can still be out here. And
don't you ever mention gay and AIDS in the same sentence ever again, or else you're homophobic.
Well, I could understand maybe if they actually did something about it, if it wasn't a big part of the gay community, but it still is a big part of the gay community today.
They do something about it. They do something about it in the sense that if you say that, you're homophobic.
Not something to fix it. It's something
I'm talking about
to cover it. Yeah.
I'm talking about to fix the problem.
Exactly.
They did it in the sense that
they're trying to fix none these days, man. They're trying to make you forget about it.
Speak on it.
They don't mind the AIDS. They just don't want you to point out the
Yeah.
AIDS.
Yeah.
I think I heard something about an AIDS
The
vaccine.
same reason I'm speaking. There is a vaccine.
It's not a vaccine.
So-
it's just medication.
It's a pre-take. It's like a pre-take prep. Yeah,
it's prep.
Something you take in advance, and you can raw dog out here and be good.
So you think we'll get to the point where
you see that?
babies
You
are
see
born
that
and just
bottle
given the
behind?
AIDS vaccine?
Swerve. You see that bottle behind Nate?
No bottom behind there.
Say something.
To his left.
Oh yeah.
That's prep.
Sanitizer.
That's prep.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with saying, but it's a very manipulative way of promoting the lifestyle. Act like it's not. If you got the prep commercials, there's always a black couple on that been dancing, speaking. Me and my love.
Yeah, and that's another issue too. Yeah, putting the black
It's
face
not
to
an
like.
issue 'cause a lot of black.
No, they put a black face to every everything that's not what you call that. That's not positive.
Well, that one I'm cool.
Why?
With. A lot of black guys.
That go that
a lot of
homophobia.
a lot of black guys are catching it, and it's the women and a lot of black women are catching it. There's always ain't showing straight black men because we ain't doing that spreading the most.
Whenever it's negative,
The
they put a
women
black
don't
face
have no
behind
problem.
it. That's why even now, I can't even trust when I see 7-Eleven franchise, they put a black person on it, or McDonald's commercial, they put a black person on it. I can't even trust that shit. I'm like, oh shit, something's going on with McDonald's. They up to something.
Yeah,
Because they
So you're
always
saying
play
McDonald's
that.
McDonald's is negative. What was the other one you said?
you already know all the. When it's
I'm talking about even every
they put a black
franchise or
woman,
whatever
yeah.
business, whatever. Like
Yeah.
if you see a black face, it's always like maybe like you know what? you might have to look in a little closer.
They just pandering to the black community because they know we spend that buck.
But they're not doing that for space or high tech or none of that.
They'll do it for Everest.
What is the pandering to the black male community?
Everest, nigga, go to Everest.
Let's argue.
Go to Everest.
You see how you got you see how you have True TV, UCF, UFC. That was made for the 25 and older white male community. Black folks come along, but where's the pandering to the black male 25? You know what I'm saying? The 18 to 35 community. Where's our pandering at?
We got NBA on TNT.
Yeah, we got NBA.
That's made for, we got to play there. It's not pandering to us. We got to try out. The rest of us we got no choice to be fans. So we didn't make it. But it's not pandering to us. They're not doing commercials of them niggas in the hood playing ball. They're just showing niggas them smashing with fire ass graphics in the background. And that's it.
Yeah, most of the niggas in the NBA came from the hood.
But I'm saying they're still not pandering.
Look who get the players' shoes.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to know who is
the
pandering.
games. Look who get the jerseys.
Listen, exact advertisement wise, they're always pandering to one.
Who should be pandering to us though? What do we want?
Look who get the
There's
the
something for
autographs.
us. That's why you have someone like a Kevin Samuels so big, because when you act, there's an audience for black men.
Yeah.
We get neglected, but when someone's there, that motherfucker makes a lot of bread.
Oh yeah.
Because no one else targets us directly.
Yeah.
They hope
So Kevin Samuels is what we have for the black man.
That's why Kevin Smith. Well, they call him the Godfather. They call him
The
Godfather, yeah.
That's
Godfather.
all.
He's the top of
rocking out
he's the top
here.
of the manosphere, the top
he's upper echelon because he decided to target black men.
yeah.
That's all.
No one else was catering to black men directly. You just cater to black women and hope that we fall in line with whatever they ship over there that we cool with. If we're against it, whether it be this, that, or third, then you're toxic. That's how it goes. No one caters nothing for black men specifically.
He be dropping some bars, but I just can't listen to him for too long.
I'm on the same tip. You know, I'm on the same tip, but I can't blame them. Someone's got to fill up that avenue. Nigga, that's a money lane.
What other money lanes would there be for someone to be like, you know what, I want to pander to the black man. Let me do this. Besides what Kevin Samuels did.
There's lots of shit that we like as black men, from sports to this, that, and third, barbershop talk. There's lots of dope shit that we like.
We have that stuff.
But it's not
You
meant
want it all in
specifically
one
for us.
place. You want it in one place.
It don't have to only be all in one place. Even if it was all in one place, that'd be fucking dope. There's all black women networks. Like I already said, there's all white male networks. There's already channels that work like that. True TV and all stuff. That's where they stem from. That'd be cool if they had all in one place. I ain't got no problem with it.
Well, I guess that's why they say we need more representation, because I'm sure these women networks are probably ran by women.
Of course.
The country networks is probably ran by country artists or people who know country music.
Exactly.
Yeah, we need
So
black media by black
we
men.
need these black billionaires to I guess revolt.
Yeah.
That's the closest thing I could think of.
When it's a black space, that's man. Even if it's a man, it's not seen in the way that the majority black men see it. It's still very politically correct. Black man still. It's always going to be the black guy that's cool. It's not going to be the Boosie. It's going to be the Don Lemons.
It's going to be
the Mark Lamont. It's going to be the what is it? Go along, get along game. It's not going to be the typical niggas. Yeah. It's going to be the guys that clutching the pearls when they hear a Boosie.
Yeah, but when have we ever seen that on media?
We haven't. Yeah, that's why like people have an issue with Kevin Samuels. Not only is he a black man, but like a professional black man who's actually like doing something outside of hip hop or what else?
Well, he's not, I mean, even though he's clean sports and all that, so you already know they try to claim his sexuality, this, that, and third. But,
so that's a hypocrisy because like. It's like you're trying to insult somebody saying like someone's gay when like gay is what's supposed to be acceptable. We're not supposed to like
use gay as an insult.
Yeah, as an insult.
Like Juno said, it's a switchblade.
But then we're insulting this guy. Like saying he's gay.
It's a switchblade of insults. That's all purpose.
And if he is gay, okay, then what? So
if he's gay, then I think then there's a whole different story now. That's like the dude the Jackson dude, who's giving out advice on relationships, and then he come to find out he's cheating the whole time.
Oh, Derek Jackson.
Now we don't talk to. Yeah, that dude.
He was pandering towards women.
Yeah, he was pandering towards women.
Yeah, there's no.
Just imagine if it comes out that Kevin Samuels is gay.
Okay.
As long the bars he's dropping won't be irrelevant. I know
it's not going to be relevant because he's not.
It won't be.
He's not. He's
just
not
like Jackson. Just like Derek Jackson's bars aren't irrelevant, but the messenger matters.
This is true. Exactly.
But he's not out here trying to convince guys not to be gay.
Yeah.
If he was combating gayness, it would be an issue. But he's not out here doing that.
This is very true.
All right, let's jump on to the next topic. We've been on this gay rant for a minute.
Yeah, what do we have? Do we bring up Lizzo crying again?
What?
Why y'all keep making Lizzo cry?
What Lizzo like Juno and Gray?
Really? Hey man, I want to be on the chat, like dissing her and shit, but I don't.
Like y'all niggas act like y'all just been with slim, petite women y'all whole lives. Y'all never had yourself a little chunky.
I don't think they're mad at that she's chunky. They think that
it doesn't.
They think she needs to tone it down a notch. They're mad at her
she's too flamboyant.
Yeah, her acceptance of it.
No, they just think she
needs to. Y'all want her to be sitting inside and just cry.
They want to humble her.
Why she gotta cry?
They need to humble her.
What is she crying about this week?
That the fat shaming and stuff like that.
Same shit. Same shit y'all been making her cry about.
Yeah, I never fat shame anybody.
Yeah, I never told her she was a fatty.
Listen, but when Kevin Samuels say, "Oh, how much you weigh?" and then he says, "Oh, you need to lose some pounds," y'all love that.
What's wrong with that?
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with
it. Disrespectful.
What's wrong with telling somebody they didn't lose weight? Like
I tell myself that all the time.
Exactly. What's wrong with telling somebody they need to lose weight?
Like I tell myself that all the time. If Nate tell me I need to lose weight, I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, nigga, you right.
Who is Nate to tell you need to lose weight?
Wrong. It was just a.
It's a message. It's the message.
Okay, either way. Oh yeah, you're
it's
right.
The
right,
message.
Right.
It's not about who.
Who is great? Who is great to tell you need to lose weight? You're
somebody who goes to the gym.
Be fine with the man in the mirror.
And have lost weight.
It's different. What women, because they're held,
So you see, that's the thing. Like we're actually looking at the messenger. It's about the message, not the messenger.
So it's different because
we need to focus more on the message.
This is true. You know what I'm saying, if we can get past that point, but
people don't like the message because they don't like the tone and all this bullshit and like.
There's no sweet tone to get somebody motivated. Really, like you're not gonna.
You need to lose weight.
There's not.
There's sweet tone. Sometimes you can sweet tone them.
I mean, it's almost like you got to sweet talk a nigga like to like lose weight or like motivate them to do anything. Like what the hell?
You
bro?
don't
like,
do that. You don't do that with dudes.
Exactly.
That's a female thing.
Coaching is not
exactly. Well, he's supposed to be talking to females though.
So he got to sweet talk them into like being feminine. Yeah. So it's about he got to pimp him really. Like he.
That's part of the
if you wanted to get through, you got to sweet talk them.
You gotta sweet talk them.
But I thought they were masculine. I thought they were independent.
Listen,
what happens to
It
that?
don't matter what they are. It don't matter how strong they are. They're still women at the end of the day.
Women just want pimp culture from men. They just want us all to be pimps and
So
lie to them.
it's funny how like I heard him saying like he what's the word, diminishes them.
Yeah.
But they have a problem with like rappers calling them bitch, hoe, slut, and also like singing the lyrics and not saying that that shit's diminishing. But Kevin Samuels never call like
But in
that name
in that moment, you feel like he's talking about the other girl. He ain't talking about me. He's just dancing. That hoe over there is the one.
And they're sung along with it too. Yeah, that bitch. Yeah, that slut. Yeah, that hoe. But like,
it's the same way that your rapper could be stunting on you on the lyrics, but you don't feel like he's stunting on you. You feel like you're a rapper the moment you're stunting. You're like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I got 6 figures in the driver. You ain't got a 6 figures. It's shit on you, the listener. But you don't feel that. You just feel
like when J. Cole said, "I can't be mopping up Wendy's."
Yeah, imagine you at Wendy's. Shit.
You're like,
yeah, even the employees mop it up. Be singing that lyrics.
You have your AirPods on. You mopping up at Wendy's because they're closed, and you hear that lyric. You just drop that broom and walk out.
Man, this some bullshit.
You catch a stray like judo. Just listen.
You don't go start no petition, nothing.
Yeah, man. Hey, sometimes you got to catch a stray. It's part of life.
Yes, sir. You just listen to it. What else do we have in absurdities? R. Kelly's trial has begun.
I gotta free my guy.
Yeah, free your guy.
My guy.
Oh man,
free Swerve guy. Free Swerve guy.
Free Swerve guy. Yeah.
Listen, okay, he's not my guy. I'm not saying he's my guy. But I'm just saying. I'm gonna say the man wrote some great music. Let me not even talk about his music. Let me say, if he's proven to be guilty, then he's guilty. If he's not proven to be guilty, then free my guy.
Listen, I saw Nate catching heat on R. Kelly this past weekend on Twitter for saying that the prosecutor don't have no case because they doing all this showboating and rolling.
Yeah, prosecutor rolling evidence of big ass crates to court. I like, man, don't cut that shit out.
Shit, that's peacocking.
Prosecutor came and got them the closing files that I asked for this past weekend. When they had that shit on their computer, their hard drive, they went and got the closing files, rolling that bitch.
They beat you to it.
The mountain of evidence. I like, man, y'all don't cut that shit. I know y'all ain't got no damn case, bro.
Oh man,
we already knew it was a bad case when they started leaking last week about how there's a guy in there and how he's giving people herpes since 14. I like, how are we getting these leaks on this information on the pre-trial, bro? You trying to take the jury, get the thing one way or the other. I like, y'all might railroad him this time. He's gonna win on the appeal. I said that in the comment, and girl said, "Oh, what law school do you get your thing from?" And I said, I graduated from Common Sense Law. I said,
she came back. Okay, yeah, all right. No real answer.
They with that block.
She didn't block me. She like obviously trying to dodge the question, then answer my thing. I did answer Common Sense Law. Why I gotta be lower than? So I graduated from Common Sense Law when we don't get bogged down by misinformation. I said we don't get bogged down by misinformation or media manipulation. We just go straight with the facts.
Is she a lawyer?
No, she wasn't a lawyer. That's the nerve.
The nerve.
I bet you a doctor or a PhD.
People want a certain outcome. People want a certain outcome. I ain't got no horse in the race. If that nigga did it, lock his ass up. If he didn't do it, you know what I'm saying? Let him free. Why would I want a certain outcome? Y'all don't believe. A lot of people don't really believe it, and it's in the proven guilty.
Yeah.
And you can see why they don't believe in it because they're not the one that's. Especially, I'll tell a lot of black women, they're not the one that's tend to be trapped in the system. They don't realize how vital that we need to be innocent to proven guilty is. They just assume because they're not ever falsely accused or locked up. They don't realize how vital that this shit is. Until you got the mountain of evidence on me, I am innocent. It's not hearsay.
That's one of the staples of America.
Exactly. They don't realize the fact that motherfucker drop a documentary on you before your trial. That shit is horrible. They don't live like that. They don't understand that you catch a drug charge. Image
bashing, yeah.
You catch a drug charge at 8 p.m., 10 p.m. that night, Fox 29 dropping your name, your school, your employer, everything, so that when you post bond, you ain't got no school to go to, no job, no nothing. They already lock your ass in the system. They do that from when you're a black male, you done already felt the system from the gate. The women don't really, they just assume that this shit is fair. Or they gotta be telling right. They don't realize how the shit is stacked against you. That's why the conviction rate is so high. Because then because they're convicting folks who motherfuckers is copping pleas. Not to say R. Kelly's not guilty. That motherfucker, if they got anything like that.
If whatever they say he did, he did that shit.
He did that shit. So we saw that nigga on camera.
Somebody did that shit. But can they prove that shit? That's all I care about. Can they prove that? Whatever say he did, I'm agree with you. He did that shit. We didn't see that shit all the time.
R. Kelly was the first nigga
it?
we saw eating booty on in the hood, bro.
Very true. Very true.
That nigga put us on that shit early.
Now it's popular. Now it's popular to eat groceries.
Yeah, pre-Kevin Gates. By at least 20 years.
pre-Kevin Gates. He was on to something early.
So, yeah. Now, can you prove he did it? That's a whole different thing. And it matters what you can prove. Because, I can't be dropping cases on niggas anytime you want.
So, all the ladies that's listening, if you get your ass ate by a black guy, thank R. Kelly for that. Thank R. Kelly for that sensational feeling.
You're welcome, Kels.
And what if R. Kelly gives away his catalog to another artist? Can we now go back to listen to his music? Let's say he goes to jail, he forfeits all his catalog to Rihanna or Jay-Z or something like that. Can we now listen to it again? But like, yeah, he's just a composer of said music.
No, he's the artist of said music. He's the voice. I think people are more upset that people don't want to listen to the voice of a child molester.
Listen, man, the motherfucker is a genius.
Yeah, he is.
Writer. If we don't like his voice, then I'm cool with him re-releasing his music by having maybe Justin Bieber, having Usher.
Kids Bop.
All these people re-release his music all by different artists singing it. And now
he's just going to be the writer. So
he's always been a writer, but his own music, get them all re-released by different artists.
Yeah.
So now we can listen to him again without the guilt.
Okay. Yeah, there's always around things. Yeah, they're always around things.
That remix to Ignition, Hot and Fresh. Come on, y'all niggas fronting on kills, bro.
But really, we're gonna be listening to Bieber do R. Kelly, and we're just gonna pretend like we don't know this is R. Kelly.
We're gonna know, but it's not R. Kelly directly.
He's not gonna do the recording, we
want to know because we cool with all the other songs that he writes for other people. We look the other way.
That's like boning a girl on her period in the dark.
I don't know what out of that. How does that like it? Explain.
Yeah, because in the dark, you don't see nothing. You like, oh man, this is a great feeling. This is just slip and slide. I'm just slipping and sliding in here.
You got that extra wet.
So I like come out murder scene. What else do we have? Megan Thee Stallion's complaining to the courts because her old label won't let her release music anymore right now. So she's tied back down again. She's trying to go to the judge. Megan's a green bean, you know what I'm saying? She signed to Carl Crawford's record label. He was blowing her up, got her popping. And of course, she tried to ditch him first chance she get the Rock Nation because, Rock Nation, Jay-Z and them got all the control. And they every time an album's about to come out, they do try to stall her up and try to fix the deal. There's so much money on the table. Some people be like, you can cut me and I'll keep it going, whatever it is. But now they got her right where they want her. By the time her second album's about to drop, if you want to keep dropping some shit, you gotta, what I'm saying? Honor your contracts.
Just pay up the money, honor your contract, and get that shit over with.
There's some people it's different between pay up the money because now they done seen you doing great. You can't just pay out of your contract. Just play ball, bro. Finish your contract up and get up out of there. But she's gotten so much deal. She's made so much money. So much other people that's gotten to there that maybe her original label ain't got nothing to do with it now. But nonetheless, you wouldn't have been here without them. And you know what I'm saying? You got to do what's fair. Motherfuckers want to be unfair and then go to court and complain. It's a dirty game. So we'll see how that goes. She's complaining. And, the label even got a new artist over there, that one girl that did the Buster Challenge. So we'll see how her career goes.
Yeah, speaking of her, and also, what's his name probably might be in trouble again, Tory Lanez. Because he was at that Hot 97 concert.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be like 100 feet away from her, and she was there too.
Bullshit, yeah. Yeah, I think they said that they're trying to see if he was within her 100 feet of her or some shit like that.
100 yards.
100
Yeah.
yards.
That's wild though. If he
So
didn't,
300
if he
feet,
was
yeah.
innocent, and for him to get bammed over this, just being within 100 yards of her, trying to stunt on the baby's performance.
Who got there first? That's the question.
I don't think it matters.
It does matter because what
It
if he
does
been
matter.
there?
If he got there first and she
He
came,
came in my vicinity, sir.
Yeah. She walked into me. So I didn't go looking for her.
I don't know how the law.
Is that the way those work?
Yeah,
I thought they only work one way.
Yeah.
That's like saying you put a restraining order on me, Swerve, and I come to your house and I call the police and say you're violating the restraining order.
Your house is different. No, your house is different.
You didn't get up at the house?
Even if I'm at the park and you decide you want to come to the park, and I'm at the park, and then you decide to call the police.
If I pop up at the park and you
It's
at the
time for
park,
you to
you better move.
You gotta get out of here, bro.
You better
got a
move.
couple of seconds to get it. You got a couple of seconds to get it 100 yards away from me, or I'll call the cops.
Or she might have just show up, just to be petty.
She had a performance that day, so who knows? They're trying to get Tori on that. Tori said, Tori's laughing, saying that's what y'all coming down to. So
if she want to fuck up his bag with that restraining order, all she gotta do is buy a ticket to every show he got and be front row.
Pull up,
and that nigga can't come on stage until she leave.
Damn,
that'd be funny.
That's one drama I like to see it settle. You know what I'm saying that we need the courts to come out and decide business. What if it all comes out that she shot herself by accident or he tied the gun for her? You think you're ever gonna get a
apology? A Meg apology?
We're probably not gonna get an apology, right?
Nah.
We're never gonna get the full story. We're never gonna get the full story.
When he beats the case, we're gonna get the full story from his side.
We'll get a 30 for 30 in like 20 years.
Or do you think the media is gonna pass over like they did Chris Brown and Rihanna? Like the fact that she assaulted him first that night, spit on him and bit him.
And they're gonna talk about that one day too.
Nah, they don't. Motherfuckers.
One day.
Rihanna's a billionaire. We done forgot her from all things. We shit on Chris Brown every chance we get every few months. Is this just something we're just gonna have to deal with and act like it didn't happen?
Chris Brown got that toxic energy, you know what I mean? That should just follow you.
Hold on, we got something coming through.
Please excuse the interruption, but you have a new voice message.
There you go.
All right, no voice.
I thought you was gonna hit him with that Chris Brown. You say Chris Brown, he's a bitch.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Atlanta. Just calling, showing you guys some love. I love the current episode with the mayor. He was awesome. I'm happy he was there to give a different perspective. But yeah, I really enjoy it. So I was listening to the episode while I was in the gym, and people were just like looking at me because I'm like rolling, right? I'm laughing while I'm trying to lift weights. I almost injured myself for a second. But yeah, man, keep doing the commentary. Keep it coming. I love your energy. Love all you guys' perspective, even Gray. Even Gray perspective. But yeah, current episode was fire. Keep doing, guys. Yeah, and stay up. Be safe, guys. Peace. Bye.
Shout out ATL calling in, giving us some great feedback. She always gives us some great feedback. Even when Grace speaking, she gives us some great feedback.
Shout out, yeah.
You should see that nigga Gray face. That nigga Gray salty about that voicemail.
That was a good episode.
Yeah, Mayor definitely put his foot in that thing. Solid episode. Do we have anything else in hip hop?
One thing I would like to say about the mayor, because you know me being from South Florida and being around New Yorkers a lot, because you know a lot of them New Yorkers came to Florida around the time when we was like in high school.
Correct.
Flooded the streets.
Yep.
And they came with that New York mentality, like, hey, we the shit, and we just got to let you know wherever they go, they got to let you know that they from New York, that they the shit.
Especially the Dominican ones.
When the mayor came on, he was talking about I forgot what he was talking about, but it just reminded me of my other friend that's always talking about how New York pizza is so great and the New York water is so great, the New York air is so great. I'm like, come on.
Hey,
Let's just relax.
Until you go up there, you're like,
Nah, I've been to
Relax.
I've been living in New York for the past few months, and that New York tap water is way better than Florida tap water.
Is it?
Yeah, nigga, that tap water delicious. I don't know if it's it's the extra minerals.
Hey, just tell them when they come down here to keep that information to
the
themselves.
extra rusted pipes.
You had to taste that 1929. that corrosion.
Yeah, that's
It comes from under the subway. I'm playing, bro.
Shout out to the bear, man. Definitely killed it on that episode.
If I walk through the streets of New York and I saw like this clip of like Central Park, these rats, huge rats, all up and through the bushes and the streets. I'm like, what is this? People live like this?
COVID done cleared that up, bro. You good now?
The rats got COVID?
Nah, the rats went away when COVID came around.
Yeah, they got COVID.
Because people weren't eating as much.
I don't know. I guess the streets.
Yeah, it might be like the streets are cleaner.
Streets are cleaner, so I didn't see as much rats this time around when I've been.
Yeah,
that shit's wild to me.
Over there in India, the monkeys are all over the streets because there's tourists that can't feed them anymore. So they over here going to war with each other. So like warring tribes, a bunch of fucking monkeys in the streets fighting each other because they're fighting for scraps. Back in the days, they used to have so much tourism coming around. They would eat from people, but now there's no food, and they're considered sacred over there, so the people don't kill them. But it's like a giant monkey war all over the streets over there. Shit is crazy.
It done turned into a hood.
Exactly. Monkeys out there set tripping. I guess we can switch another thing. I ain't got nothing else to hip hop.
What you got? What you got in hip hop?
I got nothing else. I'm starting to switch to pop culture and cover your boy Fresh and Fit versus Ab and Preach.
All right, y'all know who Fresh and Fit is?
I do, yeah.
What about you, Swerve? You know who Fresh and Fit is?
No, I'm not sure. Who is he?
There's some. I guess they got a little podcast. Let's not say little. They had a huge growing podcast in Miami, and their thing is they get a bunch of women to come in and sit on their panel and just talk about the man. And they're like the manosphere, so they just invite a whole bunch of women over and they just give their talking points on being a woman and shit like that and high value man and all that shit. But come to find out, them niggas was capping. Big cap.
What they capping about?
Well, saying that they don't pay for sex.
It was like encouraging guys, you should never pay for sex and shit like that.
And come to find out they are.
Come to find out, niggas is paying for box.
Mm-hmm. Niggas telling girls
the messenger matters.
They're telling these girls you can't come on the podcast and give me some.
Yeah, they extorting vagina out of these women for coming on their podcast.
Women
tell you,
it out.
Niggas get a position of power and be sickos, bro. Niggas will get that position. He probably waited his whole life to get in that position. Plotted his whole life out. He had a position of power to exploit these women out there.
I mean, but men get these opportunities all the time. Who's to say this is his first time?
This is true.
You have something over a woman and you're like, you know what? She wants this. You know what? All you got to do is give me this.
Yeah. It's very predatory behavior.
Hey, it's part of life, B. It's part of life. Like this company got a few dollars that I want. They say, hey, come over here and do this, and I'm gonna give you these dollars.
Yeah, I understand. I'll take that. I mean, as long as it's not rape. She had the option to say. She had the option to say no. She said no. Just walk away.
All right, them niggas wasn't happy with that no. That nigga went off about that no.
Yeah, so they went against Ab and Preach this past weekend and or the week before. And they kind of pushed the line because them boys were saying how, out of just criticizing their styles and how they do the show, at Fresh and Fit started insulting Preach, talking about your wife might be fat, she's probably fat and ugly, this, that, and the third, talking about, he comes from Haiti, this, that, and that's very insulting shit. Niggas that don't know how to take a criticism or just a podcast that you're going to take it to the next level, doing the most. And then,
also, like, what's his name? Myron, also from Sudan.
Yeah. So
just with, like you give a little critique and niggas just want to come out.
Cause that nigga a bitch.
That type of shit. So,
Come for your whole head top on.
come for your whole head. They come with the big guns. Just go to.
Cause that nigga a bitch.
So
Yeah,
that
so
type
it
of shit
was.
happens, bro.
They got crazy, and them boys said he'll fight any one of them. So Ab said, "All right, no problem. I'll be down in Miami and so forth. Let's go. I'll take you on for your boxing match. I'll take you out for. I think that nigga already automatically recant the statement, saying, "Nah, we grown, bro. We can talk it out." That shit is
Cut
crazy.
him out on his bullshit. Yeah.
And the other member, you see the other member Fit talk about how you just purchased the gun. You know what I'm saying? The next day, that nigga for the pressure coming on. And then when you look at their YouTube video, that shit's getting so much dislikes. They lost like 20,000 followers.
No, bro. They
over
up
50.
to like 50. They lost like 50 subscribers, 50,000 subscribers in like 3 days.
Meanwhile, while Adam Preacher's gaining those same amounts. So they just looked at real bad. They've been preaching some shit that, they got exposed, that them niggas is out here paying for the box after telling the viewers otherwise. They're out here trying to exploit women for the box and telling viewers otherwise. And out here insulting men, going full-fledged insult off the slightest of stuff, and then walking it back when they get called out.
Right, so.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga.
Like, I'm gonna clean.
You don't need.
So it's wrong to pay for it. That's where we're coming. That's the conclusion we're coming to.
I think it was only like that because they said otherwise. So they end
okay,
up
but you're saying that it's okay to pay for it.
That's one of the questions.
Everybody pays.
Didn't you have a question?
Nobody get around from paying.
Who?
Yeah, to each his own. There's a form of payment.
I know what Grace trying to say.
There are different forms of there are different forms of payment.
That's not what we're talking about.
There are different forms of payments. Yeah.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. We talking about paying cash.
Okay,
in cash app, whatever.
That form.
Hey, none of you guys.
That's the only form that'll put you in jail. What do you mean that form? You can't. You're not going to go for the other form.
Yeah, that's form.
No, there are other forms. I mean,
so none of you guys ever paid money for a sexual experience.
Direct?
Yes.
I can't say direct.
You can't say direct. So you never paid. You never paid for a sexual act. You never gave someone $40 because that was the going rate for the box.
That was the going rate back in the day?
Back in the day, $40 gets you the box. Nowadays, these bitches charging $2,000, $3,000. But
oh man, inflation.
It used to be $40. So none of y'all niggas ever spent that $40.
Who's gonna listen? Who's
not
gonna
when I
admit
was
to
going
such
for
a
that
thing?
cheap? I never got it.
Nobody's that dumb.
So you never got it for that cheap.
Never was not in the $40 days. When I heard about
it, okay. You used to get it for the low low.
For the $40, I was like, that was the thing. That shit was on sale back then. Yeah, it is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know these fallacious women you guys was dealing with back then. So
I don't know paying a cell phone bill, cover that or
nigga,
how much was it?
We talking cash money, nigga.
Cash.
How much was that phone bill?
You hand cash, you get vagina. You get
direct transaction.
When you're paying phone bills and buying
direct
stuff,
transaction.
they feel like they're winning too. They feel like they're gaining something, even though really it's just a transaction.
Yeah, it just never that point. Not back in those days.
Ain't nothing wrong for equal exchange, bro. I give you $40, you give me some top satin. No problem. I don't see the problem with that. You see a problem with that, Gray?
No.
What about you, Swerve?
So what is this 2,000 that they charging? What they got?
Bro, I don't know what's going on nowadays.
No, that's the.
Those are professionals.
No, that's like super high top.
But what extra like gear do they got that comes along? Like what comes with this deal?
That's a super high top. Those are the ones that deal with celebrities and high class business.
Those are the high professional escorts. Those we call those escorts.
Escorts, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are jobs.
Escorts.
Expensive. So it's crazy to see that them boys kind of blow out and then going at it.
And it's only young niggas that say it's bad to pay for a vagina or pay for box.
Well, because
once they don't have it.
Yes, once you get to an older age,
they don't have it.
You'll be like, I'd rather, instead of me trying to talk to this chick for 3 weeks and what's name and
having
buy her gifts and shit, and all I want to do is have sex, I'd rather just give you $40.
I feel like the new young generation is kind of like that too, though. Maybe I don't know enough of them.
Well, I mean,
but I feel like these young boys making so much money. It's like, and it's like you're making money, you don't got time.
Exactly. Now you're valuing your time.
Yeah. So you're like, hey,
now you understand your time is a commodity.
There's two different things. So this is young boys that's getting money that I got no problem tricking off. Trickers at an all-time high. Then you got the regular young boys who ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
They have to work.
They got time.
They can't trick. Yeah, they got the
money, they got time. So
they gotta get in the older. They don't like the fact that these girls saying they need a Birkin.
Yeah.
Or they need a red bottom. The Birkin thing is still fucking crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I got a wife and she ain't getting no Birkin. Who's got 20,000?
Because you're not there yet.
I can get there. I don't want to get there. $20,000.
No, you get there one day.
I can't justify it. I can't justify.
She gave you 3 kids. You can't give her a Birkin.
$20,000.
That's not justification.
She gave you 4 kids. You can't give her a Birkin.
He said 3 kids. I like them kids, but no, not that much.
For a purse, bro. I can't justify it. I can't make it. You know what I'm saying? I done got her some red bottoms, and even those ain't never been worn like that. So I can't even really justify the Birkin thing. The Coach purses back in the days, the $300-$400 Coach purse is okay, but you talking about $20,000, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, once you get to a certain level, like it's really like it's almost like $20.
Yeah. That's
how you gotta look at 20,000.
Exactly, but there's not people that's on that level that's saying that. These are regular.
That's what I'm saying.
Girls
when you get,
saying that, and because these boys are on these plays, busting plays, they buying these girls $20,000 purses.
Yeah, they didn't get.
I mean, the girl's better off to say, "Give me $20,000." It don't make any sense for you to get that purse. You're not in the position for you to be carrying a $20,000 purse. You ain't even got $20,000 inside of it.
If you gotta ask for it, you ain't getting it.
They're dealing with young girls though. Yeah, they was dealing with
if you gotta ask for it, you ain't getting it.
Ask for the cash.
Listen, that purse, ladies of all classes would love that purse.
Yeah, of
so
course.
It's crazy to me that these young boys ripping and running, getting these girls' purse. I'm about he getting a Birkin or she's for the streets. It's a crazy thing to put on top of these girls' heads.
Right.
Because it's only gonna make a certain level of niggas can even deal with them. And niggas that are eating, when you eat, that's the good thing about money. When you're on top and you eating, you don't care which way the pedestal swings, you're on the top regardless.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So if these girls are about money, I'm gonna be there for them. If you know what I'm saying, if they're not for that, I still got the money as an advantage. It's these little guys that you know what I'm saying that they ain't got the extra hustle, they job ain't paying. They're gonna have to really go through it to keep up with these girls out here.
But half of these young girls that want these Birkin bags, their debit card don't even have $200 on it.
$200.
Exactly.
So I'm getting you a $20,000 Birkin bag, and you putting a debit card that only got $150 in it. You insulting the Birkin bag.
But you know what really messed it up is because what the women want, they were able to get. Niggas always wanted to have the Bentley or the Bugatti.
Who's supposed to get that for us?
Exactly. And we just didn't get it. We didn't become rich and we didn't get it. Women want Birkin bags and niggas is finding ways to get it from them.
Yeah, that's the way the world works.
That's what's crazy about
it. That's how it works.
That's the way the world works.
We always wanted the Bentley when we were younger. We just knew you're gonna get it or you're not gonna get it. 9 times out of 10, you ain't getting that Bentley. You can rent it on the weekend, maybe, but that's about it. But you pretty knowing that you ain't gonna be able to get your $250,000 car. It's out of the cards for you. These women, $50,000 purse, somehow, some way, that shit ended up across their shoulder.
That's just the way it is.
The world is wild in that manner, bro. That shit is crazy.
Niggas been taking penny chances to give their women nice things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these niggas is tricking out here for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they ain't even their women. This is just the lineup. You know, that ain't their money anyways. These are plays. You know what I'm saying? This is Jouet money. You can't make plans with the Jouet money. You got
I think it was like the Dope Boys was doing it. Yeah.
This is a different kind of money. I don't think the Dope Boys to get dropping $20,000 purses. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was for the old lady. Nowadays, this nigga is tricking on a whole new level. So that Birkin thing is its own thing. It's its own beast because you know, I heard Drake say it on a lyric or heard the City Girl say it. Now, you know, if you ask these girls, all of them say they want a Birkin. It's a crazy world. Just no different than, you know, the Brazilian butt lift, the BBLs. You know what I'm saying? It's a monkey see, monkey can do type culture.
But they want that Birkin, you know, Why though? Because like they heard it from Cardi B, City Girls. Or yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No other reason. Yeah.
But a lot of the girls that they emulate are very pro.
They don't know who makes it. They don't know nothing about it. They don't know.
They're very, I guess, prostitutish type behavior, or as we call it, city girl, come up type girls.
Yeah.
We said this on this podcast years earlier that this is the way the generation was going. These girls I had, and I was like, these niggas ain't gonna have no problem doing this shit. If you're a go getter, you ain't gonna mind. Shit, I'll pay for that. It just streamlines it. But the downside is, like we said, I guess that's the other end, the other spectrum of it that Kevin speaks on, I guess. What else do we have in pop culture?
We already talked about Lizzo crying.
Damn,
The milk crate challenge.
Where are these crates coming from?
Oh, you can get those crates anywhere. Go behind
The government are putting these crates in the hood to destroy the community. You
The
never know where
vaccine
it's
wasn't
coming
working
from.
fast enough.
Vaccine not working fast enough. Make these niggas crack their ribs, and when they go in for the checkup, we go poke them then.
Some of them falls are so vicious. I'd be like watching them. I'm like, oh man, I already know this is gonna be bad. I see the one with the big dude sitting on the very top, and he just started vibrating. He just started shaking. He just started vibrating. He started shaking. I'm like,
You thought you was gonna go through that thing.
oh man.
I saw the old dude. He fell down. He looked like he just like gave up on life. Like he just died.
You know what I seen that was fucked up? One dude came and the dude was at the very top and he kicked right through the. I said, that's just wow. That shit pissed me off.
Ain't no way we're not fighting after that.
Yeah, we would have been fighting. The dude stopped and he just stared at him.
Collapse long and all, I'm fighting you, bro. I seen one like that. I seen one today where a bunch of guys were trying to kick a girl off of it. And New York start throwing shit out like, y'all motherfuckers are savages, bro. And I seen one where a guy fell, he broke his leg.
Oh.
You saw the old white lady that fell and broke her elbow?
Oh, wow.
No, I didn't see that. You see, yeah, motherfuckers get fucked up.
What are they doing this for, though? Because the first time when I originally saw the video, I saw it was like 25,000 or something like prize. And then I seen the one girl get it. Okay, so different people are doing different prizes.
Yeah, different places are doing. Some people put up cash. You want $1,000 if you could do it, shit like that. But a lot of these people that we see are doing it. They're doing it for free.
Yeah.
Just being dumbasses, yeah.
They're doing it for insurance bills, so they're doing it for free.
They don't even have insurance.
True, yeah.
These people out here probably don't even have no insurance out here.
I think I seen one in Britain. They tried doing it. They tried doing it with bread crates. And that shit, if you know bread crates, them shit so weak in the middle because they so big. That lady must have. I'm like, bro, y'all people are wilding, bro. I tell you, America got too much freedom. You ain't gonna see the milk crate challenge outside of. You might see it in Britain, but trust me, you're not gonna see it in these other underdeveloped countries.
Nah, I just saw one in Jamaica. That shit went international, brother.
Them Jamaicans are sumo though. They're not.
Jamaicans. Them Jamaicans might be fast enough though. They might be fast enough to make it before that crate collapse.
And them Jamaicans used to jumping off of trees at dance hall parties and shit. Them niggas ready for that shit.
Funny thing is, the people who do it, like they actually able to do it. But not any regular people who don't know how to do it who's gonna bust their ass now.
And in America, you got a whole bunch of fat people thinking they could do it, bro.
Exactly. That's the difference.
I feel like the whole island of Jamaica is like a bunch of supermen. You ain't see those Jamaican those three Jamaican girls that whooped Shikari?
Yeah, oh man, all three of them.
I got that on our
brick houses. Brick houses.
Yeah.
Listen, we called that on this podcast. Anyways, we've been telling y'all all this gloating and shouting America been doing, pumping her up. It was all fine and dandy. I said, it would make no difference in her if she made it to the Olympics because Jamaica was gonna win this shit regardless. We've been said that.
But you know, America, we just like to cheer for people when they're up. This division, especially black people. Black people don't have nothing to cheer for America about. So when there's a black person representing them in the Olympics, boom, let's cheer for her.
Yeah, but don't cheer for it when it comes to racing. Don't cheer for it when it comes to, because you're not going to win in the short term. You're not going to win in the marathon because them Kenyans and them Ethiopians always win that one. Them long motherfuckers, everyone be exhausted falling out on the field. They still running and walking out.
I don't think that's how fanship works. If you're a fan of someone, you don't cheer for them just because you know they're going to lose. I still cheer for Miami even though I knew we wasn't going to.
I'm just saying,
the Lakers in the bubble.
We got plenty of black folks in other sports. We're going to do good in basketball, gymnastics. Just when it comes to track,
the people who were cheering for Shikari were black Americans.
Yeah,
not just black people.
I just meant it was foolish of them because Jamaica got this at this point. We know this. You know what I'm saying?
It's because we have that Caribbean mind. We have that Caribbean mind. We know the truth when we see the truth.
We know the truth exactly. Listen,
we already know there's some niggas over there that run their ass off. We know not to even test them.
We used to have it back in the days when Mike Jackson had it or something like that. But then I remember vividly when Usain Bolt came around, it was a fucking rap. And I knew once kids saw him, I already know how it goes. Is all you need is division. Once one person see it, you know it's only going one way from that point. You're gonna get.
But how is it that it's only those people from that country that are built like that and can run like that?
Because what happens is once one see it, he becomes such an epic thing of his area. Everyone wants to go like him.
But there are Black Americans. There are Black people all over the country, all over the world, who can see Usain Bolt.
Yeah, so but they're not inspired by Usain Bolt. They're more inspired by LeBron James.
They don't have that Jamaican blood in them.
No, they're more inspired by LeBron James. There's other stuff that their country holds forth. They're more inspired by, say, Master P or something like that. They in Jamaica got one guy outside of Bob Marley. It's Usain Bolt. You know what I'm saying? And they're all going there. And then all their women, that's just how it goes. You're just not gonna. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a while before we're able to beat over there, bro. It's going. And I already knew just even with Gabby Douglas. Not even Gabby Douglas. Who did we have before her? Yeah, it was Gabby Douglas, right?
It was Gabby Douglas. Then we got Simone Biles.
Yeah. Simone Biles. I already knew, yeah.
So there's
I don't even want to think what's coming after Simone Biles, bro. I don't even want to fucking think.
So what you mean? So you think Sha'Carri was better than Simone Biles? I mean, I know they're not in the same sport, but she's not nowhere near Simone Biles.
No, Simone Biles is the best to ever do it. Yeah. But there's going to be someone that's going to beat her in a couple of years.
You're talking about to beat Simone Biles.
Yeah,
because she become the standard. Yeah,
that's when she becomes the standard, there's another Black person watching her now as a little kid.
But at some point, you're gonna get to a level where the GOAT is gonna be the GOAT, and no GOAT.
Nah, that's not how sports work.
Look at Tom Brady. You think if Tom Brady wins one more ring,
Michael Jordan.
Rings, you think okay? But listen though, Michael Jordan couldn't get caught. You think there's gonna be a football player to get you 8 rings after Tom Brady?
Yeah,
Tom Brady's going to be forever the GOAT.
As long as it's man-made, there's going to be another man there to challenge it and learn from it and get better and more efficient. The same way that they're able to catch footballs with one hand now because of technology, there's going to be some way to pivot to be able to get there to become the best.
Listen, there's always going to be somebody better than somebody that was great.
I guarantee you,
because you laid the blueprints for them already. That's their cheat code. Yeah. Them seeing you is what's going to help them beat you. You get it?
Sometimes you can see a finish line and not be able to ever reach it.
That's true. Mostly. That's what I'm saying. But the next GOAT comes following the last GOAT usually.
I'm just saying at some point.
That's going to be the goal. The goal is going to be
there's going to be a GOAT who's not going to get caught.
Well, that's going to be the goal. The goal is going to be to beat the great.
Listen,
yeah, that's how it goes.
You see how these Jamaican women track stars are built?
Yeah.
Them women are built like brick houses.
Like avatars.
Yeah.
Like avatars, right? And y'all put up a little twig like Sha'Carri against them and think she gonna smoke.
She's not even little. She's just little compared to them, though. It's crazy.
No, she look little. She look little compared to them.
They're so fucking tall, all that shit. They're like Amazons. All that shit is crazy.
Literally like Amazons.
And they really thought America had a chance going against those women built like fucking brick houses.
Oh, that shit is crazy.
And they were behind the interview and
that shit was hilarious, bro.
And trolling.
Yeah, all that. She was a little. She might need to humble herself a little bit.
Yeah.
You know
Listen, after I saw that first interview she had after she lost that race and how much aggression she had, I was like, I was like, why are you cursing? And who asked you if you were done? No one ever asked you if you was done.
Because she knows how the Black community is online. She knew the memes were coming. She knew that people was gonna start talking shit. And everywhere you go online, all you see is the video.
She knew Gray was at her neck. She already knew Gray was at her neck. She's like, Gray gonna come for next podcast. We're gonna get at it.
Yeah, man. Look at the weave.
Every page you go through, you see somebody got an image of the race. How many times I need to see this race?
Exactly. Like I lived it. How many times I did that? So it is crazy.
I don't even know who won first, second, and third. All I know is
Jamaica.
She came in last.
Jamaica got first, second, and third, and Sha'Carri got ninth. That's all I know. They made sure to put Sha'Carri got last / ninth.
Yeah, she's still the biggest, fastest person in the U.S. right now, though. So at least
biggest who?
That counts for something.
There was another U.S. in that race, and the other U.S. girl came in fourth, I believe.
I think she'll get it back. You know, the Olympics, can she stay around for 4 more years? The Olympics is over with now, right?
Yeah. But remember, I told you guys, this is track. You got that one. You got that one space to where you at your peak, and you
Yeah,
can
you
smoke
usually can't
everybody. You let that time pass.
You usually can't do it for 8 years. It's hard to pull that off, but we'll see. I'm saying to go for 2 different times.
Well, we wish.
So you guys think that she actually like this whole?
I think she missed her window. Bro, it's so fucking hard to play at that, perform at that level for that long, for another 4 years.
I'm talking about people talking about her mental state and why she got last place.
By then, she's gonna be what, 27?
Oh yeah,
bro.
I think she got last place. Is that if you feel you can't win, let me just let off the throttle.
So she did this on purpose, is what you're saying?
I feel
like she looked like she was trying and she just couldn't win.
Yeah, bro.
I think there's a point like right when she's like, they got this, so let me slow down a little bit more, so because she done beat most of these people already. We already seen her beat. We already know she was the fastest out of America at one point. And
she can't never put herself in the conversation of a GOAT because if you're a GOAT on the biggest stage, you don't give up like that.
True.
But that's not the biggest stage. The biggest stage was the Olympics, and she blew it.
She blew that.
This definitely became
this was her redemption.
Became the biggest stage because everyone was waiting on her to race against those Jamaicans.
The Jamaicans, exactly. That's the biggest stage, even though it wasn't the Olympics. But this is the race that people were wanting to see.
And these Jamaicans just came from kicking ass and the Olympics and came.
If she would have beat the Jamaicans, then that would have made a statement.
Yeah.
I already know if there's a 40 for 40. Is that 40 for 40? I keep thinking of numbers.
30 for 30.
30 for 30. If there's a 30 for 30, the Jamaicans gonna be like, and they kept talking about her, and that's why. And I got a 50%, and I took that offensive for her.
Yeah, the funny thing is, that'd be funny if them Jamaicans smoke too.
You know the Michael Jordan line. So they talking about, and I took that offensive because Jamaicans.
I took it personally.
Yeah, I took that personally, and I had to go out there the same way they did Kukoc. I had to go out there and demolish her just so y'all won't stop talking. It's sad though. I guess we're in sports now because I had her in sports. We have nothing else in pop culture. We can switch right to sports anyways.
Yeah. Now we could go straight into sports. What you got in sports?
Steph Curry's parents are getting a divorce. Both are accusing each other of cheating.
It's like that Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, you point at each other. It's kind of crazy because Steph Curry's dad's a former basketball player. So had he been cheating the whole relationship, it kind of goes with it. You know what I'm saying?
It's part of the it's part of the package deal.
It's part of the package deal. Now her saying he's accusing her of moving in with her new dude and been cheating the whole extra amount of month. And she's like, well, he's been cheating our whole relationship. Like, that's not a good excuse, man. I'm not gonna fly. He's in the NBA. We know what time.
So that's a pass because he's in the NBA.
He was in the NBA. We know what time it was. And you still got chose.
He was just exercising his options.
Yeah, and he still got chose. Now he's not in the NBA. He got a son. He's rich. Y'all both rich. Y'all good. Y'all living off your son. And now you out here switching up on the kid. Violation.
What Jay-Z say? What Jay-Z say in Song Cry?
What's a good girl gone bad? She's gone forever.
No, the bar about
I was just playing with them goals. I was gonna get right back. Yeah. Exactly. I was just playing with them girls. I was gonna get right back. That's it.
They wasn't supposed to break up. That's like Michelle and Obama right there. That's like Will and Jada. So now if Will and Jada can have problems and Steph's parents can have problems.
Y'all met Steph's mom 5 years ago. What y'all talking about?
I'm just saying they just look so happy. They look like the family that you see on the Walmart commercials. Like the perfect family.
That's just because they mulatto and light skinned.
Exactly. They just look perfectly happy. Like they could nothing separate them.
So she moved somebody into the house?
I don't know. She's been living abroad.
That's crazy.
It's violation, nonetheless. He should have.
You know what that remind me of? You remind me of that show. What was it? Dynasty. Where you can have a house so big like somebody could just like come in there and stay for a little bit.
Yeah.
And you don't even know what's going on. You go to work and come home and they're over here on that whole other side of your house. And
Del Curry smashing holes on the east wing. I mean, you had the east wing.
Shit. And she over there on the right doing her thing with her dude. You don't know what the hell's going on. People pass by each other not knowing each other. Oh, hey, how you doing?
And you see people making memes talking about, because people always shooting their shot at Steph Curry's mom. There's that meme talking about, where your mom's at, nigga? Where your mom's at? They're gonna be walling stuff crazy here next season. What's up with your moms, man? Niggas is disrespectful. Fucking internet.
So we're gonna give Steph Curry a mental pass next year too. So when he don't make it to the playoffs again, we're gonna say, "Oh, he was dealing with some issues."
Parents divorced.
My parents got divorced. They should hit home.
I mean, Curry's good.
I know we like to give athletes mental passes now. So somebody got something going on with their parents.
Are those the only two kids they have?
No, no, they have a daughter.
But you got
the daughter's married to one of the players on Golden State, Jordan Poole.
That family is paid,
Jordan Poole,
bruh. So both brothers are multi-millionaires. And then the daughter's mental.
It's a whole NBA family.
That's a former player. That's a
whole NBA family.
Jesus, the mom bagged the baller. The dad bagged the baller. All her sons are.
So hold on, who the mom cheating with?
That nigga probably a coach, bro.
Listen, he's probably a personal trainer.
A personal trainer.
You know how these basketball wives get down. They fuck the personal trainer.
Yeah, he's in the field.
Isn't Seth Curry's wife like Doc Rivers' daughter?
Something like that, yeah.
God damn, what the?
So Doc Rivers has that same type of family dynamic too, where everybody's associated with somebody in the NBA.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I guess when you grew up around that area, that shit is crazy. But that's a whole different class of money, bro.
Yeah, that's a close community. Yeah,
that's a close one. These niggas can't relate with niggas, bro. You know
yeah, they can.
We like to pretend they can, but that's a different group. They've been playing each other, like I said, and like I said, they've been playing together since the PAL leagues, AAU, and shit like that. So they've been knew each other. The shit is kind of crazy. What else we have? So yeah, it's sad to see them break up. Let's see.
We're not sure they're breaking up. They're separating or divorce. They filed for divorce.
Yeah, they filed.
I think at this point in life, you've been married for so long, 33 years. I don't think there's a point to be to divorce.
Exactly. When the kids make all that money, kids were like, "I need to tighten this shit up."
Yeah,
man.
for real. Like, what's the point? What's your purpose? What you gonna do?
Ain't no divorce. Exactly. Ain't no divorce, man. Yeah. I need to tighten this shit up, or else y'all both need to go find jobs.
For real.
I'm not funding this. That's what you said. Like, I'm not funding this bullshit y'all trying to.
Isn't that the time to get divorced though? When the kids are grown up,
they're gonna do what? Rich.
The kids are rich. They're grown up.
Listen, y'all act like Dell Curry didn't have money before his kids got into the NBA.
It's a different bag now.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, but now the kids got their own money and they grown. They don't need no father in the house or nothing like that. They're grown.
You know them boys is covering their parents' lifestyle, bro.
No, they not, bro.
Dad ain't had to reach in his own bag in forever, bro. The type of money these niggas is getting, what Curry making $41 million a year? $42 million just off the NBA?
Listen, that's what you got. Like, these people aren't depending on their kids.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah,
Del Curry still has a job. He's still an analyst for like the
man's still making bread, bro. And that ain't
he still got
money.
Man
ain't taking no money from his kids, bro. What are you talking about? The kids might gift him extravagant
gifts
on Father's Day and shit.
Extravagant, yeah.
They're not. They're not.
Yeah, but that's not enough though.
By their kids.
That's not enough. Maybe a Range Rover for his birthday. Stuff like that,
Range
100 band,
I pay
90 band.
Reserve here. You already know he ain't paying for nothing full price. You're like, that's Steph Curry's that cut him the homeboy discount. Yeah. There's a lot that comes with it when your sons are probably the best NBA shooter in history. You know what I'm saying?
Major discount on State Farm insurance.
All sorts of shit. Nigga lives on easy street. So I would tell my parents cut that shit out. At that age.
Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah.
What else we have?
They're probably not even that old though.
I mean,
yeah, based on NBA, right? Everyone's young. We just thinking they're
probably like in their 50s, going into their 60s.
They got a whole another half a life left to live.
Yeah, they got money, so they ain't gonna die early. So,
what you gonna get with somebody else and then?
And try to do it better the second time.
They might cheat too.
Yeah.
At that age, I don't think you.
Yeah, Dell's only 57.
Jeez.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, plenty of time. Find yourself a nice little young thing. Give his money to.
Not even
Chill on the
not
beach.
even at retirement age. Damn.
Yeah, the mom's 55.
Wow.
You niggas been rich a long time, boy. Jesus. What else we have in sports? I know I was speaking on your boy being sued with Clutch Sports. Nerlens Knowles files lawsuit against Rich Paul's Clutch Sports for $58 million in lost revenue.
Nerlens Noel.
Nerlens Knowles, yeah, for $58 million
Damn.
in lost earnings. Let me see. I don't know if he specifies how it was lost.
He's probably thinking they didn't go out there and fight for him and get him the best deal he could get. But nigga,
That's like
the market.
That's
the
like Dennis Schroeder.
Right, the market decides what you get paid, bro. I don't decide. I just try to get you the best the market can give you.
He turned down a 4-year, $70 million offer from the Dallas Mavericks at the advice of Clutch Sports.
Well, he had played for the Mavericks.
What did he end up getting from the other team?
He signed a 1-year, $4 million deal instead.
Oh, come on.
One intends to seek a max deal after, but you know how that goes. You bet it on yourself and you shit it out.
But he didn't bet on himself, though. His management told him to hold out. That's the difference between holding out on yourself.
All management can do is suggest. Yeah, they don't control your shit. All they can do is advise.
All right. Well, now y'all need to straighten this out.
How is it a bad advice? We bet it on you, nigga. You were the one that fucked this up. I didn't tell you go bet on. I bet it on you.
I would say like even like for young guys just coming to the league, it's best to take like the 4+ year term deals. Yeah.
Yeah, when you have guaranteed money, you better
that 1 year deal. No, that's for veterans. Yeah. That's for a guy like LeBron.
That's for the
Curry.
That's for the bosses.
Guys who already proved themselves.
Not for the others.
You haven't proved yourself yet. You haven't got no rings. None of that.
And you know the NBA is very vengeful, though. They like to straighten the motherfucker out. That came for the first one.
Of course,
They're like, you want what? Oh, we got something for you, man. I feel like all the owners, all the GMs call each other for, hey, listen, we passing up on them next season.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah,
that's how they bad. I know you know better. I know your books is bad, but I know you ain't that dumb, bro. I know what happens, but it's like, you end up paying for it.
Yeah, them boys got meetings, man. Yeah. The players might not because they're divided, but like,
yeah, of course. Because how can somebody like Carmelo, knowing what we know about Carmelo right now, how can he go a whole year without playing in the NBA?
It's crazy.
Yeah, he stuck the NBA up too long now. When they're like, "Hey man, I want Melo." Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
Going nowhere.
He said he ain't going nowhere, and we gotta pay him. They're like, all right. They probably say it's an unspoken rule. They're like, yeah, that nigga's never gonna get a max contract anymore. Carmelo was.
So can Dennis Schroeder say that he was fed some bad information by his agent and try to sue and try to get some of that money back?
I think Dennis Schroeder just went rogue.
Yeah,
is he German?
He's German.
Oh, that explains the last name, and he has a German accent. I heard him speaking. I'm like, there's a black German. I don't get how that happened.
So there's black people all over the world.
That explains the Schroeder, the last name, the German last name, and I heard him speak. I'm like, oh shit.
And also married to a German white woman.
Yeah, he's married to a white woman. That's blacks are. There's not a lot of them out there. They are black Germans, though. That is true. I was just thinking documentary.
I think there's a lot of black Germans. I think they're a minority, just like they're a minority.
They are a minority over there. They are because they were there ever since the Hitler. I was seeing a documentary. They're there even back when Hitler's time was there, and shit like that. So some of them got out of Dodge and shit got crazy. What else do we have? I think that's all I have in sports. I covered Steph Curry. Oh, Stephen A. Smith's going solo.
What was the name of the show they had? First Take, right?
First Take, yeah.
So when you say solo, so Molly's not going to be there either?
Is she? I mean, it was always Stephen and what's name? Isn't Molly just like a little?
She's the mediator.
Oh, okay.
She's the mediator, but if Max Kellerman is gone, so Max Kellerman got fired.
I think they're giving him another show.
So he's not going to be on
I feel
First
like
Take
every
anymore.
few months, ESPN is firing a mass group of people so they can keep Stephen A. Smith on payroll. He's literally the one guy keeping the lights on over there, bro. He's got like 5 shows already, and they're always doing some mass rollback or cuts and the shit that makes the news. They're firing a bunch of people, and he keeps getting more shows.
It's just his turn. Everybody, just like the NBA that has generations where there's a face of the NBA. It's Jordan, then it'll go to LeBron.
This has never been done in
whoever.
This has never been done in broadcasting before.
He's the guy. He's the guy. He's the face.
Yeah, one guy.
He's the chosen one.
Yeah, one guy to have like 5-6 different shows in one network. This shit is crazy. So he's keeping the lights on.
They're gonna make him work for that $10 million. Yeah.
He already worked. The man talks for a living. They're like chopping up 6 different ways, making a podcast, making a show, making a night show, cut it up, cut me my bread, I'm out.
Yeah, but he got to be with somebody.
Keep screaming,
I don't want to just listen to Stephen A. just talk. I feel like he needs to be opposite of somebody.
Right, because if they take away Max, then they have to take away Molly, because who's Molly going to how's she going to
mediate for?
Mediate for one person.
You didn't see the meme of Stephen A. versus Stephen A.? That shit was hilarious. They're just arguing against each other. So you must
not because if they do that for real.
Yeah, just go back and forth different areas of him arguing against himself. They're like, now that Max is gone, there's a new show, Stephen A. versus Stephen A. So a lot of folks don't fuck with Stephen A. But you know, the as a media player, people fuck with him. Saying some folks love him.
Yeah.
I don't know what Max ended up at. Does it say ESPN exits?
I mean, he still works at HBO.
Yeah, he's gonna host a new show.
CBS Sport.
I just like how Stephen A. just like your boy did over there with Skip Bayless.
Shannon Sharp.
Not Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp's a beast, but Skip Bayless. What am I saying? Over Skip Bayless, yeah. How they've able to tether themselves to players of greatness that no matter what, when these dudes do their 30 for 30s, they're gonna have to bring them up in somehow, some way. You're gonna have to really pretend like you didn't know these guys.
So
when you're talking about I mean, Stephen A. Him just
Kevin Durant.
Well, Durant, that's one, but
he was tethered to what's his face, Allen Iverson.
Yeah,
you could say he was kind of linked between that whole Kobe and Shaq beef. I think he had something, or he had some type of
he's gonna
inside
be
knowledge.
Kwame Brown.
Yeah, definitely Kwame Brown.
He didn't want that. Yeah, that's what he did. But Kwame Brown and the people rooting for the underdogs right now, that one kind of, but the Kwame Brown. But it is now just like LeBron James automatically gonna be with Stephen A. Stephen A. is smart because he did it in 2 sports, because he did it with Mayweather as well.
You're talking about Skip Bayless, not Stephen A.
Skip Bayless, yeah. Mayweather as well, always talking shit about one, you know what I'm saying? Always talking shit about the GOAT until it's dying day. So no matter what, you're always going to have that, you know what I'm saying? Well, they always have to bring you up, or he seems like you're his toughest critic.
And really, that's the cheat code. Really, if you're an upcoming analyst, you find a great,
and you hate on his ass.
Everyone likes, and you just hate on them
all day long. That's it. That's it. And so Stephen A. was, because he was the opposite of Skip Bayless for a long time. It looked like he was championing for him, and then when he was gone, now he's tough on some years. It's LeBron. Now he's loving KD. So we'll see how. But I think them was it's smart. They make themselves bigger than the job in a sense.
Yeah, and really skips Bayless' job. All he really has to do is he's opposing LeBron. So all he has to do is find other great players and say, yeah, this person is better than LeBron. This person is better than LeBron.
Exactly, all damn day long, and then keep bringing up how Jordan's the GOAT.
Yeah,
that's it. Go one already a favorite, and then just go and hate on LeBron all the way through.
So I understand Jordan got 6, whatever it was,
6 rings.
But do we not give LeBron credit for making it however many times he made it?
There's a lot of different things.
You're showing up. I mean, it's good.
It's not showing up. He made it there. He got there.
He showed up. Yeah, he showed up.
Jordan didn't even make it.
Yeah, if Jordan got there 6 times, that means if his career was like 19 times, I mean, like 20 years old, 20 years.
When he got there, he made it. He actually won.
But it's all the time that he couldn't make it that were actually
exactly all those times that he didn't make it. We don't talk about the times he didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, you got like LeBron almost made it. Like
that's the thing. People love Jordan so much they don't look at his failures as failures.
They forget.
They just take those out.
20 years from now, we're going to forget that Shaq couldn't make free throws.
They talk about how Jordan never beat Bird. Jordan never beat Magic. There's a couple of them players that are GOATs in his era that he was losing to them.
Yeah, those guys were vets. Like when he got there,
And he wasn't beating them.
Yeah, he was a rookie. He was a rookie at that time.
Listen, these new guys kill rookie. These they call them
Not really. No, not
legend
really.
slayers. They call them legend slayers.
Not really.
He said, "You either retire by
In
the
fact,
time I get
these
there."
new guys, even like some of them who are good, like you don't even notice them because, I guess because of the super team now, the grouping.
Ain't no rookies out here winning championships.
Exactly.
No more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You got to be. Giannis is the latest one to do it, and he's in year 8, and he got his first ring.
Yeah.
You're not just coming into the league and just whooping up on people.
Yeah, exactly. Because all the vets are grouping up.
Yeah.
Well, LeBron made it. Was it his first year or second year? And he went
It
to
was
the
the second year he made it to the finals.
Second year with the garbage ass team. And that was back. LeBron came into the league back when superstars were the leader of their team and they had to make it work. Carmelo had his own team. Wade had his own team. Bosh had his own team. All the great players. Garnett had his own team until the Celtics came and did that fuckery and then switched the whole NBA around.
Right.
Now everybody feels like you got to have a super team now.
Yeah.
And they blame
To compete.
they blame super teams on LeBron like Celtics wasn't the one that created this shit.
Nah.
Was Celtics were done by draft or what was it done?
No, Celtics was
they went and
players
got it
grouping
was
up
Big
together.
Ticket was already there, right? No. Paul Pierce was already there. They went and got Big Ticket. They got Kevin Garnett and they got
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
And they made that big 3.
Yeah.
They made that big 3 just to stop LeBron. So, of course, now the whole league, you're going to have to create big 3s to stop the Celtics' big 3. They're not going to just let these guys coast through and start winning championships like they did in the 80s. They changed the whole game up. And y'all want to blame it on LeBron.
I think, buddy, what's his name that Jordan kept out of the A team?
Dream
Isaiah
Team, bro.
Thomas.
It's not called the 18.
The A-team.
Dream
I'm
team.
telling you, this nigga name don't know
Isaiah
shit about
Thomas,
sports.
He's the only one that stopped all the greats at his time.
Isaiah Thomas was?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at his stats.
Isaiah Thomas' team whooped up on Jordan so much Jordan had to go bulk up.
He said he got Jordan, he got Bird. They're naming all the goats that he stopped the reign at his time. And I was like, look at that. And I think LeBron recently said that no matter how you break it, I think he had the 2 hardest championships in NBA history or something. I don't know.
He's talking
about
he's talking about the bubble. He's talking about the bubble and Golden State coming back down 3-1.
Yeah.
Why is the bubble counted?
I'll say Golden State, but the bubble, I don't think the bubble.
Why is the bubble counted?
Yeah,
Golden State won for sure.
The bubble wasn't that challenging.
What are they doing at the bubble? Yeah.
I mean,
especially when you have a guy like AD.
I wasn't in the bubble, but some people say the bubble was pretty tough. Not having fans, having to be away from your family, being confined to these small areas for so long.
Your boy hating
seeing the same people over and over, your same competition over and over. You gotta live with the people who just whooped up on you.
Okay.
Your boy trying to make that season not happen at all.
Who, Kyrie?
Kyrie, great ass. No, he was injured and trying to cancel the whole fucking season.
Of course, he see LeBron about to win a ring. He's like, no, we gotta cancel this shit. This ain't right.
Great ass trying to cancel the season. I'll give him that one. I guess I thought it for sure. Yeah, the Golden State. I don't know if I give him the bubble though.
Yeah, I won't give him the bubble.
I'll give him the Golden State coming back in Golden State.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said he has like the hardest basically championships. We got anything else? What you said?
I was just gonna say I don't know if the bubble's not the other one. I don't know what the other one would be.
Yeah,
there's no other one. In Miami, you had Wade, you had Bosh, and you had Ray Allen.
It had to be the bubble in the 72 coming down 3-1.
Yeah, there's only one.
What else do we have? I think that's all I have for sports. Y'all can shoot on politics.
Anything in politics other than the Afghanistan?
Your governor, DeSantis, gave further school who want to push the mask mandates on students. 48 hours to remove it, or he gonna cut their funding.
So 48 hours.
Yep,
Respond.
48 hours. Yep.
A principal in Miami said he's willing to, go out with his paycheck and some stuff for a little bit longer. You don't mind because these children's lives matter more.
And the teacher's like, nah, he don't speak for us. We need that paycheck.
But they're gonna get paid because Biden already said this whole stimulus thing that they passed. There's money in there in case a governor wants to act crazy like DeSantis.
So who is he fake? Who is he fake threatening then?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a real threat. Biden had to come to the rescue. Yeah. What would be crazy is imagine they get both checks because he still owes them the check. Imagine them get double check. They're like, "Damn, really came up on your ass."
But on this school note, bro, I think they need to shut down schools, bro.
Yeah.
They need to shut down schools, bro, because too many of these kids are getting infected with corona and bringing that shit back home to their family, bro.
Yeah, my daughter went to school for one day and she only got COVID, but most likely she got it before that because she only went the first day of school. She's been off for 2 weeks, just went back today. But yeah, it is kind of crazy that the masks are optional.
I feel like everybody is gonna get corona at some point.
Yeah, I feel so.
So why don't we just speed this along?
That's how I treat
this along because we keep on trying to mask mandate to slow this down. Everyone is gonna get it. It don't matter vaccinated, not vaccinated. You're gonna get it.
I'm good, Playboy. I'm good on that, Playboy.
Are you gonna be getting the boosters every 8 months too, Juno? Because that's what we're headed to.
If there's a booster out there, I'm getting the booster
every 8 months.
If they need me to take if they need to take that bitch once a month, they could just mail it to me. I'll post myself. I ain't got no problem.
Come knock on the door.
Like a subscription.
Drop that shit off. Have Amazon deliver them shits. I got you. It's good. It's all good. I have no problem with the boosters, bro.
We need y'all to just open outside.
Swerve, are you gonna get vaccinated?
Listen, y'all tone changed real because you know me, I'm a long time listener. Because I remember Dr. Barry being on the podcast when COVID first started. Y'all's tone is way different now.
No,
we said it was going to wait a year.
Mine never changed.
Grace hasn't changed.
Yeah, mine never changed.
Nate's
hasn't changed.
I
said as long as it become inconvenient.
And now I've always been on the side of protection.
Nate have moved to the middle.
I was as soon as it become inconvenient. And now it's becoming inconvenient. Now I'll go take it. And it's
Nate got pushed to the middle. He was far left. He was far left. Now he's in the middle.
I wasn't ever against it. I was like, all right, give it some time. I follow the science.
And I already said I was taking the second batch. I waited out 6-7 months, and then when that second batch came around, I said, go ahead and jab me.
But listen, when I got it though, as soon as I tested positive, doctor said, this is a doctor that said this. Well, you don't even need to take the vaccine now because you got it. I was like, oh, all right, wow. Ain't no problem.
Okay. These doctors don't even know what the fuck they're talking about sometimes.
See, that's what I'm saying. So science isn't even really science because nobody even knows.
There's so much crazy information out there. How can you tell me it's
science because nobody knows?
Your doctor's not a scientist.
Like we're asking doctors, so the COVID book of medicine hasn't been released. So if I go to a doctor and ask them, what does he know that the next doctor doesn't know? Or what does he know that the next doctor does know? How do we know?
Just listen to Barry.
You're right. You're right about that.
How do we know that they're all learning the right things?
Just listen to Barry.
That's the part you're right about. But they like to go on TV and pretend like they all know what the fuck you're talking about. But
they don't.
Exactly. That's what
nobody knows. Nobody knows. That's why I'm saying. So how can we say it's science if nobody really knows?
Nigga, just take the vaccine when you're allowed to take the vaccine.
Nah, a doctor of science told me I don't need to take it.
He's a doctor of medicine, not a doctor of science.
I'm gonna go with what that nigga said.
Listen,
and was it Pfizer? Pfizer just got FDA approved.
Yeah,
and that's the
one. Oh boy,
that's the one I got.
Who's the anti-vaxxer? I'm gonna try to have him on the next episode.
Yeah, I don't think the Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah, he made me realize. We thought about it. He was like, "What if they actually isn't no vaccine? Like, what if they really have no answer to this? But all they can give you is saline shots and shit like that, just to get our hands wrapped around this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what if there really is no answer? This vaccine is just to make us play down our fears.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Who knows? We don't know.
Because we don't know. Because people with the vax still catching COVID and they still
Exactly.
spreading.
Yeah.
That's still happening. The
fine.
only
Which is wild.
is the vax is your death rate's a little bit lower on the vax. But the death rate
And that's just the
high.
placebo effect working.
Exactly.
How do you gauge that? Yeah, how do you?
Well, the death rate in general for COVID wasn't that high at the beginning because the mortality rate isn't that high unless you have a pre-existing condition. And someone will say,
Fuck out of here, man. It's high compared to other viruses.
Sure, because it's a new virus.
Yeah, everybody got to get it before it starts to settle down.
Exactly. Once this bitch does a couple laps, ain't gonna be no as high as the or anything else.
Y'all trying to slow down the laps. We just gotta let these laps happen.
Once it does a lap, some people gonna have to die, and they don't want to say that.
Y'all niggas do what y'all want. Y'all niggas do what y'all want. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all do what y'all want.
But listen, I'm already good though, right?
No, nigga.
The science says I'm good.
You asking us?
Them antibodies run out, bro.
Yeah, that's true. They do run out.
So you
go ahead and take that prep. Go ahead and take that prep.
Yeah, go ahead and take that prep. That vaccine is the prep.
And bump it up. And bump it up. Not something. So take that prep, and you should be good. I mean, I would take the vaccine. I'm gonna do whatever the rich folks do. If they ain't taking it, I ain't taking it. But if they over there taking it,
them rich folks been taking it. Y'all
exactly.
The rich folks. I gave them time though. You know what I'm saying? Just in case they're wrong.
Have Bezos took it?
Bezos fully vaxxed on y'all ass.
I ain't see it.
Fox News, all the people there taking it.
Bezos is different though. Bezos not even worried about dying because who in the hell? What kind of billionaire is trying to go up into space?
Yeah,
and risk it all.
Exactly.
This guy's already been real reckless. All the other billionaires ain't taking it.
Yeah, he had a helicopter crash. Yeah, he been around a few times.
Life. But yeah, well, we're gonna see. I'm gonna definitely take it. Probably get that Pfizer. I think a lot of things people don't like is also with vaccines. You're not allowed to sue them, so people are kind of against that.
Yeah, see that? Yeah.
But it makes sense. Imagine there's a national rollout. Motherfuckers will be suing right and left.
There's that class action lawsuit and give everybody their $2.
Exactly. So you say no one can sue, and if you can prove your decision in court, there's already going to be a stipend to the side that if you fill out, you know what I'm saying, make sure you qualify, they probably take care of you, but ain't no money like that. Either way, what are we going to do, man? If shit gets worse, what are we going to do?
It's going to get worse.
When that Echo variant drops?
The Echo, man. I'm already OG'd up. So everything that comes after, it's light work.
Yeah, they're gonna have an update.
Yeah, you haven't been updated. That's how it works.
Yeah, if you can survive one, you can survive them all.
You got the echoes.
No, nigga, you caught just like your computer needs antivirus.
Yeah,
you need an update on your antivirus, nigga. You better update. That's that vax.
That's what the boosters are. The boosters are updates. New variant comes out, drops.
The vaccine is the vaccine is really like so the mask is like wearing like a condom. So the vaccine is more like the pill.
Yeah, the vaccine is the prep.
Yeah, exactly.
The mask is the condom.
I don't take the pill.
Exactly. You living wild,
You just out there, huh?
No mask either, huh?
I'm just saying, men don't take the pill. All we do is wear the mask, so the mask should be fine.
We'll see. Who knows? America ain't got no choice. Something's gonna have to give.
And really, nobody's ever even 100% with the mask anyway. I'll be having the mask on, then I pull it down and pull it back up, like.
Yeah, we're in halfway.
You don't have to be 100%. You just need to be 80%, bro. 80%.
Okay. I'm 80%.
No, you're not, nigga.
Yeah, when I'm around people, I be wearing my mask.
Okay, because, this nigga Gray is about 32%.
Oh, yeah?
When it comes to that mask, that nigga Gray never got a mask on in his pocket.
Yeah, because he's if anything, Gray's the anti-vaxxer.
I wear it, only time I don't wear it is when I'm outdoors. Like, if it's an outdoor dwelling, like a restaurant's outside, then I don't wear a mask. But if I'm indoors, if I'm going like shopping, I'll put it on.
Because you know the COVID science, you know the COVID rules.
Rules are no rules. I worked in a hospital, so I know there's no downside to protecting your face. You know what I'm saying? People trying to say you can't breathe, they're like, give me a break. So there's no downside. If there's a downside, then I'll wait. But since there's no downside to wearing a mask, I'll wear a mask. I'll wear 2 masks there.
But some people say that there is a downside. Some people say that the mask is what's killing you. You breathing it because you're supposed to be breathing in oxygen and you breathing in the same carbon dioxide that you're breathing out.
I used to work.
Bad breath is killing some people, but
I used to work in how does doctors in the OR do surgery wear masks their whole shit? And then I
don't know. Maybe we'll come to find out over 20, 50 years from now that these masks have been slowly killing these doctors. And they haven't even been realized.
Listen, China been wearing masks forever, and they got the biggest population out here.
How about the Muslims? Yeah, that's where they should have.
Yeah, but they're also. But you're talking about the Muslims and the Chinese who've been eating healthy and not eating the crap that we've been eating. We got a bunch of extra stuff compounded on top of the fact that we're sucking up this carbon dioxide.
Well, that I'm saying we always got a bunch of extra stuff. That's probably the reason. It's all these other undisposed underlying conditions that's causing COVID. So we don't know if it's the mask altogether. So I don't go straight to the mask.
I would say the mask probably ain't helping if you do have some type of underlying problems sucking in carbon dioxide. Let me stop talking about this because now people's gonna be thinking I'm an anti-vaxxer. I don't have no problem. Y'all go ahead and y'all do whatever y'all want to do.
Yeah, I'm wearing these levels.
They just gonna look at you like you crazy because you talking crazy right now.
You talking crazy. Yeah, y'all go get that. Y'all go get that vaccine.
I'm gonna get that vaccine. Pull up on you.
When that shit turn y'all into the Walking Dead, and I'm out here like Rick on my horse.
Did you want to live in a world like that?
I don't know. I think about it all the time.
That Walking Dead world's harsh, bro.
It is harsh, but if they can survive, who's to say I can't survive? I'd have a little bat with some, just like Lucille.
My thing is, like, I can't remember the last time they pushed anything that was good towards, like, the mass population before. Like,
it's not that it's good. It's you can't also remember anything that affects the economy in this level. They need y'all to go back to work and go and goes. So that's the reason they're forcing. They're not doing it out of the goodness of their heart. This shit fucking up all the supply chains. Like literally everything. COVID affects everything, bro. You can't get string cheese on your pizza. COVID supply chain. You can't get chlorine in your pool. COVID supply chain. This shit fucks up every aspect of life. They need y'all to get back, get healthy, so business can get back to bumping.
We done ran out of chicken wings.
And this vaccine's supposed to do that.
And you see the price of fucking wood, bro?
And we're supposed to get y'all back.
Wings?
No, the price of wood. The price of wood is fucking ridiculous.
Oh.
You can't work because you could out here spreading your COVID, killing folks.
You still spending it with the vaccine.
That's the part they don't need you. That's the part they don't need you to talk about, bro. They need you to take the vaccine. Shut up. Shut up about it.
It just makes them feel better. Yeah, they give me some like sugar liquid or whatever.
So yeah, we are still spreading it. That is very true. But at least we're not all dying. That matters too. It lowers the death rate. So, but yeah, nothing have we ever seen in our lifetime has affected the markets this much. They've been inflating the stock market for this long. The housing market has been on pause for going on almost a year and some change now. You know what I'm saying? Scammers out here eating. And yet every day people are talking about, oh, y'all niggas about to get caught, them niggas about to get caught. Like, y'all niggas just don't realize how much fucking money has been cut out here. We're in strange times, bro.
I'm just waiting for the next round of fraud to come out. Because god damn it.
Yeah, you think I'm missing?
No, I'm not. You gotta worry about the consequences later, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
If y'all think I'm gonna miss the next round of fraud, god damn it, I'm not.
Damn it, I'm not.
We're in unprecedented times though. I say the longer we stay in this shit, the more America becomes socialized. Because we're gonna need money to stay home. We're gonna what's the name?
But there's going to be a socialist. I think there's going to be a socialist community, and there's still going to be a capitalist community. And the people in the capitalist community are going to just be living great.
Nah.
Why not?
Yeah, because all you that depend on the state, Y'all here waiting to say these
You mean
other
a socialist community, a capitalist community? So you're saying there's going to be a community that's getting free money, and the other community is going
Not
to be
free
okay
money.
with it?
They gonna be getting free food, free shit like that, free housing and shit like that. And y'all,
They
and
been
the other
on
half
that.
is supposed to be, and the other half is going to be going to work and just be cool with it.
the other half is gonna be
investing.
The other
Owning.
half is gonna
Owning
be
shit.
owning shit and balling on y'all niggas.
They're gonna get the government contract that's giving you the free money to pay
exactly.
them. That money that the government give you gonna go back to them.
It's gonna have to be processed through the capitalists.
Exactly.
That's what
sound too
happens.
bad.
They're gonna be landlords and landowners. So there's gonna be a bunch of
Who's gonna show up at your
here.
door with shirts that says rents due?
Yeah. So it is, yeah. Those slack on the capitalist nature of America. That's what I feel. It's gonna be very socialist. It's gonna change that way.
Yeah, any capitalists that survives this,
Yeah, capitalists. I'm saying I got homeboys who saying he's just waiting for the bottom to come out from this market. He can't wait to buy the real estate. He don't buy just yet. He's just waiting. Like people just sitting on money, don't even know what to do with it. They just can't wait for shit to go. They just hoping that the courts just allow this shit to run, so they can start buying shit up. It's getting crazy out there. Wood costs a lot. You said wood costs a lot, Juno. Used cars are up 20%.
Wow.
In some cases, used cars, you can buy a Tesla used. It costs more money than to buy one brand new.
Damn.
The same thing. The same thing with Toyota Tacomas.
Same thing, yeah. It costs more money used than it does brand new because there's like a 4 or 5 month wait on the new one.
You can't buy the brand new ones right now.
Exactly. So the used ones for a $10,000 premium.
Fucking up everything.
Weird times. Sheesh.
That COVID, that shit fuck up every
I'm
goddamn
still fucking
thing.
waiting on my whip to get a fucking chip so I could go get it.
So what's they putting the chips in the vaccine? That's why there's a shortage. Put the chips right in the vaccine, the microchip you on. But yeah, that shit affects everything, man. If that don't show y'all that China rules the world, bro.
I already knew China took over this bitch once. You know, the U.S. government pulled out of Afghanistan. Who was the first motherfuckers to show up?
Damn.
China.
Was it China?
China came and said, "We got y'all. Don't worry about them fucked up Americans. We got y'all."
That's what happened for real?
Yeah, China showed up.
The fuck old Americans can't even keep their promise. We got.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. So China.
And really, I have a veteran that I worked with, and this guy I said, so who's the best country in the world? This guy said China, straight to my face. And I thought he was going to say, and I was waiting for him to say America so I could give him a rebuttal.
So
this guy just went straight to China.
You're ready to argue.
I'm ready to argue. He went straight to China. I said, all right, you got it.
You know, the funny thing is, I had said that towards a group of my other veterans while I was in the service 10 years ago. And bro, I received it.
Like, they looked at you like you was a traitor.
Yeah,
that's one thing about Greg. Greg been calling that China take over years now. Greg been saying, "Greg, got it."
They reported all the tricking you was doing overseas.
They're on a whole different type of technology out there. It's a wrap for us, guys. Go to wrap it up.
Now it's just like you see how they move. Like they're so focused. Like they like on point. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that, like the whole what's holding us back is this whole
entitlement.
It's just freedom.
Yeah, entitlement.
It's freedom.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it is.
Exactly. Like they're in line. You could say
like you can't put a note on it. It's the freedom.
What's holding us back? It's the freedom.
Yeah. Like as long as they keep making the right decision and everybody going along with it, they're gonna win. They ain't got to debate it. They ain't got to vote on it. They ain't got to do none of that shit.
Yeah. One person says this is what's happening and
that's what we're doing. Exactly.
But
it don't have to be the right decision.
But they're not just fucking up. They're actually making the right decision for now. At least, I mean.
Yeah,
and plus the way they've been moving too, and like they got way more people than we do, and they've been it's inevitable. They're gonna take over.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. I don't like the fact that America we try to America's done so good at
image bashing,
pumping up capitalism, bashing up other stuff. Like I say,
pushing democracy and
yeah, we out here. I see that one guy. He has the Valuetainment channel. What's his name? Patrick Bet Davis. He's over here talking about he's showing over in Afghanistan how those people are loaded up on the plane, the 800 or so trying to flee. You're like anything else. He's like, why do you think those people leave everything behind for freedom? They're like, so don't ever take America for granted. I like. Forget the fact that we done fucked up the country and made it to that condition that they're fleeing and hopping on random planes and everything behind. But you want to say they're leaving because of freedom. They're leaving because shit is so fucked up. That's what people do. You migrate. Shit gets fucked up. Let me get the fuck up out of there. But had we not go there, shit weren't like that beforehand. So that's
and they're not coming here for freedom. They might think they're coming here for freedom, but Americans don't have freedom here. It's going to be freedom compared to what they have.
You come here to work.
Yeah, you come here to stack that
work,
bread.
This
is the workhorse. Yeah, this is that bread. So it's like I don't feel one system's worse or one system's bad, but that's an indoctrination that America do to make it seem like it's immoral unless it's immoral to be anything else but capitalist.
It's like they're always trying to push their Western values on people who are not set up to run like that.
Yeah, I feel like they're all just different systems. No one system is great, no one system is bad. They're just numbers, the add and divide. That's it. It might work for one group or might not work for the other.
We just got to close our eyes and let them rock. Let them do what they got to do. Stop being all in their business.
But it's funny, like I don't think like most of European countries are not capitalist. A lot of them are socialist.
They're democratic socialists though. They're not full socialists. So you know what I'm saying. They're gonna make that money. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. America wants to pretend like it's all capitalist, but no country is all one thing.
Yeah.
So that's how it goes. But we like to teach that over here, and like I said, we're so stuck on money that it's the reason why we're in the position we are. Politicians sold us out a long time ago, allowed one country to do all our distribution, and now we go back and talk about how that country's evil, like they can't cut us off. You know what I'm saying? So. This shit is crazy. We should have been peep game on that. Ain't no one person gonna do all my distribution. When you have all of South America right there, when you have all the islands, all that shit could have went there, but they wanted China for the cheap. We got anything else? Y'all want to go ahead and sign us out, fellas?
Y'all got any recommendations this week? Swerve, you got any recommendations for the people?
Recommendations. Pop Smoke. I've been listening to Pop Smoke for like last 2-3 weeks now.
How can you?
Oh no! Oh no! You wild. That Pop Smoke album from the beginning to the end. Nah. Let it ride.
Swerve got the nigga ears, you know. He never surprised me, you know. So I was listening to that Nas.
Listen, I'm just not listen, because
you're not an old timer, right?
Your ears don't evolve with the music. That's the problem. My ears evolve with the music. Hip hop changes. Just like you said in the last episode. You said, "Oh yeah, them old rappers back in the day, the hippity pop pop." I'm like, yeah, well, hip hop changes. So why are you still stuck on 90s rap?
I'm not stuck on 90s rap. It's just that Pop Smoke album looked like it was just a bunch of throwaway tracks that they.
Oh no way! A lot of features, but every feature fire. Every feature on Kodak, Rick Ross, The Dream, Kid Cudi.
So you're not listening to Pop Smoke, you listen to the features.
No, but I'm saying all the features were fire. Even his verses were fire. Really, Pop Smoke to me, he's like the new 50 Cent. If you love 50 Cent back in the day when he first came out,
absolutely
same.
Pump your brakes,
Pump your fucking brakes.
If you like 50 Cent, then you like Pop Smoke. Same guy.
Peak 50 Cent was one of the best lyricists in New York, period. Right next to, like, to me.
Lyrics-wise, he's not 50 Cent. But
not even close.
He has that same feeling. The same feeling you get when you listen to 50.
I'll give it a feeling, but he's not even close when it comes to lyricists. 50 was saying some diabolical shit since back then. Fucking hood poet mastermind. I know. Yeah, I'm not getting that out of Pop Smoke.
Listen, all these albums that end up being classics, they're not filled with a bunch of lyrics and bars. They're just albums. They're just albums that you can play from beginning to end. That's all they are.
50's first one does. Some of them are. 50's first album was like that. I mean,
there are artists who are not lyricists who can. There are artists who are not lyricists that can drop a classic. There are some people, and there's some people who have bars for days, like Drake, who hasn't dropped one classic yet.
Where do you get Drake? Take Care is a classic.
Is it?
I'll give that one. If he has nothing else, I'm gonna give him Take Care.
Okay, I'll give him Take Care. That's the only one I'll give him.
Yeah, if he has nothing else, I'll give him Take Care. But I'd say, like, I guess Pastor Troy, I'll give that one I'd say that album was a classic. It was not super lyrical. What's the one when he's holding the AK of the pastor shirt? What was that? What album called, you know?
Was that Is that vice
Because of
versa?
TV.
No.
It might be vice versa. It might be vice versa.
By any means necessary? No, I don't think so.
I think that came out later.
Yeah.
This thing has a catalog, but that was definitely. Yeah, I think it's vice versa.
No, but listen though, I actually have a real recommendation on Netflix. Untold.
There's got two classics.
Untold. There's a Malice in the Palace documentary, and then there's another one called I forget what it's called, but it's about this lady named Christy Martin. She was a boxer, like a female boxer, great female boxer.
The
And I was
black
like,
lady?
Nah, she was a white lady.
Okay,
she was out here like
right.
Tyson. She was out here like Tyson, destroying people. She was the first female like pay-per-view to get like her own like pay-per-view,
And that's
like
what
a header.
Untold on Netflix.
Yeah. She ends up marrying her trainer. Her trainer tried to kill her.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Get a life insurance play on her?
I don't know what it was. He was just really controlling. I don't even think it was a life insurance thing. He was just really messed up in the head.
Okay. I was thinking of Face Off, but it looked like the cover was We Ready, I Declare War.
Okay.
But he had like a couple because there's Face Off, I Declare War, and vice versa. Troy was that dude at one point, man.
Yeah.
Troy influenced the South real big, especially Florida.
Big time.
What about you, Gray? You got any recommendations?
Let me see. I got the 2021 Mortal Kombat. And
That's what you recommended?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
That's what you going with.
Yeah. It also got the joint album with Dave East and Millies.
I gotta look. I need to listen to some more Dave East.
Yeah, that Alpha album is fire.
Dave East is one of my favorite New York artists. He did say recently he's going to change up his tone one because I think J. Cole told him he raps in the same tone all the time. So I guess he's going to try to play around a little bit, either shade or
J.
stretch
Cole
it
stop
out.
hating.
He's right though. He don't have no. That's one of the things that makes J. Cole dope.
It is one melody.
It is one tone. All his whole.
But you know what
thing.
I always say, and you always used to tell me this when we was rapping. The hardest thing for you to do as a rapper is to
find your own style,
create your own sound.
Yeah,
and if you have your own sound, it don't matter. I say you stick with it. People's gonna like that sound, and they'll come.
It's not that it's his own sound, but like, okay, what makes J. Cole dope is he has afflictions. There's songs like when he's screaming, you can hear him screaming. The song when he's down, he feels down. It's the same rapping style, but you can feel the afflictions. You can feel the sense in the song. Dave East feels the same bop in every track. It's lyrical, but it's the same one. You could have just switched the beat up.
And if you like that bop, go find Dave East. That's the same thing we used to say about DaBaby when he first came out, right?
I was cool with
sound exactly the same.
But he's also one of the same things like that. Yeah, one of the same things. Where he's like, bro, you don't have no.
But he has a huge fan base. People are coming to find that one. People are coming to listen to that same sound.
Well, it's not wrong. Like I said, I'm a fan of Dave East, but I can see why you could. If there's certain songs you want to portray pain or anger or yelling, where it'd be nice for you to put that in there. You could crank it up or go down. You know what I'm saying, not be so mono all the way through. What about you, Juno? Recommendations?
Bro, I haven't been watching nothing. I guess I would recommend that Growing Up Kanan.
I seen that this past weekend.
So
it might be worth it more than Power because when you go back old school, it look like they can't really fuck with.
Right. What is it? What is it called? Raising Kanan?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I watched the first maybe 3-4 episodes. And it's fire. It's definitely a good watch. So I guess that would be my recommendation this week. Watching Kanan on Stars.
I don't know if I told you Raising Cannons. I don't know if I told you last week. Did I say the Homecoming? They're on season 2.
Yeah, you said that last week.
Okay, so this week I might give y'all. I think I said it before, Your Honor, but they just got renewed for season 2, which is crazy because it's supposed to be a one and done with Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was a one season thing.
That's what I thought, but they just got renewed for season 2. But that's how Raw season 1 was.
Yeah, that is a dope show, Your Honor.
Oh, you did? You finished it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. So it just got renewed for season 2. I don't even know how they're gonna go on. This shit was fucking crazy.
Me neither. Like, it ended wild. It ended like it was like a perfect ending.
Exactly. So I don't know how they're gonna pull off in
on,
season 2.
That's
but
crazy.
I'm gonna watch it. And if you don't watch that, I'll watch that. Your Honor. That's supposed to be a one that does by HBO. HBO does real good one hitters when they do like because they'll film those like in between. Let's say like Game of Thrones taking too long. They'll do a one season of one show to fill up the gap while they're off for a year. They did another season, another show. If you get a chance to watch, it's called The Night of on HBO, and they have top line actors on there like Omar, and that's like an 8-episode mini series that's fucking fire too. That's a real crazy one as well. The Night of, if you ever get a chance to.
The Night of. All right.
Go ahead and sign us off then.
All right, folks. Well, we got to thank Swerve for coming on to the pod. Appreciate you, Swerve, coming and kicking with us.
You're welcome. You're welcome kindly. You know, this is what I do. Anytime.
We definitely have you on again. You know when we're going to have you on. We already spoke about it before the show.
Yeah. You know, I got some straightening to get some things I need to get off my chest.
But you already know what to do. Hit us up on That's Absurd Pod on Instagram, That's Absurd Pod on Twitter, That's Absurd Podcast on Facebook. And you can always drop an email at That's Absurd Podcast at gmail.com. And the voicemail is always open. If you want to have your voice heard on the pod, just drop a voicemail. We'll definitely get it on. And that number is 407-960-76. That number is 407-960-76.
76.
And we'll catch you guys next week. We out.